Right side, nothing doing.
Going back to the kickoff, Arab kicked it on the ground, kind of a squibber, which is a smart thing to do in the rain. And Guntersville player number 97, DJ Harris, just scooped it up like a shortstop. And on the first play from scrimmage, a thrown for a loss. Guntersville trying to go to their right. Number 14, Justin Willett, nowhere to go on the right side. Jess Cole brought him down, Bill.
It's a loss of 4, second and 14. The Wildcats from their own 31-yard line going from our right to left. And looks like right off the bat, the Wildcats won a timeout. 11:06 in the first quarter. We have witnessed one offensive play. The Wildcats won a timeout. Apparently something's the coach over there discussing something. But right off the bat, that's surprising.
Wasn't really surprised to see that squib kick just a few moments ago, but we'll come back right after this timeout. Just underway, 11:06 to go in the first quarter, nothing. Arab Guntersville. This is Arabian Night Football on Power Hits 92.7.
Your local Foodland Market. Your store for everyday low prices and weekly specials with savings on every aisle and friendly customer service throughout the store. We sell only the best USDA inspected meats. Our trained meat cutters offer fresh cut meats to your specification. Our fruits and vegetables are always fresh. Quality and variety you deserve every day. Your local Foodland Market, where savings plus service plus selection equals satisfaction.
Foodland, your football tailgating headquarters.
Hey folks, Mark Brickey, Sand Mountain Toyota. There's a lot to consider when buying a truck. Towing capacity, cab space, gas mileage, resale value. When you're talking with your salesman, is he willing to sit behind the wheel of the same kind of truck he claims to stand behind? Here at Sand Mountain Toyota, we buy what we sell. Not only do we stand behind our trucks, we put our own money and trust in Toyota trucks, just like you. Come by and check out our huge selection of popular Toyota trucks. Sand Mountain Toyota, we're more than a dealership.
Since 1952, Wilkes Tire and Battery Service has been the place to take your vehicle for service you can trust. Our family takes pride in carrying on the tradition of providing great service, working with integrity, and giving back to the community. For tires, batteries, auto services, and more, choose the people you can trust. With 10 locations to serve you, including Albertville and Guntersville, at Wilkes Tire and Battery Service, we get you started and keep you going.
First Baptist Church of Guntersville is another proud supporter of Guntersville High School. Best of luck to the Wildcats throughout the seasons.
Long turns, pitches to Willett. Willett trying right side again, once again, as he meets the corner and the outside linebacker coming to make the tackle. That was Garmany helping out along with Isom over there. So a good stop defensively, maybe a pickup of one. That will bring up third down.
Got our first penalty marker. It's going to be legal procedure against the Guntersville Wildcats. As far as the rain goes, Bill, it was raining very heavily about 15 minutes ago. A strong drizzle still coming down. It's still raining lightly, but nevertheless still raining.
Quarterback Long, number 7, that's Wes Long. He is a junior. Looks like the Knights will decline that penalty. It will remain third down, 3rd and 14 with 10:58 first quarter action. coming out of the ball game. Of course, that's number 22, Richard Marsh. He is a freshman. Couple of freshmen on this Wildcat team. Long in at quarterback. Have split backfield back there is Willett along with Ray Looney. Looney to the left, Willett to the right side. Wing back near side, wide out right. Back to pass, it's Long. He's looking to the far sideline. Standing, he's at the 25. Running out of trouble, 30. Down, fumble on the play. The ball's on the turf at the 35-yard line. Now at the 37, and it looks like the Wildcats will maintain possession. Ray Looney coming through somehow. The ball looked like the Knights had it. It squirted free, and Looney ended up with it, so that's a pickup of 5. It will bring up, nevertheless, 4th and 8.
Well, a big break for the Guntersville Wildcats, just getting that ball back that time as Wes Long, he saw some open territory downfield, wisely tucked it and ran, but somebody stripped the ball loose, and being wet doesn't help much.
Long will be punting from somewhere around his own 25, 30-yard line. Back deep for this is Corey Ledbetter for the Knights, standing at his own 25. He's pressured, almost got to that one, number 73, Garmany, but nothing doing. The ball bounces at the 28, down inside the 20, down to the 13-yard line. Will return, and the Knights will be starting off 1st and 10 from their own 14. 9:47, scoreless ball game, first quarter. Arabian Night football on Power Hits 92.7.
Our size allows us to be nimble and allows us to meet the needs of customers in a way that others can't, and that just develops loyalty.
Family-owned and operated Discount Building Supply in Warrenton is a whole lot more than building supplies and hardware. Stop by and browse their 130,000 square foot home center. You'll find popular smoker grills with supplies and seasonings, family outing and tailgate supplies, Yeti coolers, outdoor and hunting apparel, landscape management supplies, boathouse products, and everything to beautify your outdoor living space. Discount Building Supply and Home Center. 3 generations of the Walker family proudly serving your family.
Steve and Marilyn Murphy invite you to visit Harrelson Drugs. In addition to being your trusted healthcare resource, Harrelson carries a great selection of gifts and collectibles. You'll find aisles of the most popular names and brands suitable for any occasion. They're also your source for customized invitations and printing. You'll always find an all-occasion card to say exactly what you feel. Harrelson's also carries convenience groceries from the shelf and from the cooler. Harrelson Drugs on the corner of Obrig and Patterson in Guntersville.
The physicians and staff at Lakeside Clinic in Guntersville are proud supporters of our local schools and athletic teams. Lakeside Clinic in Guntersville, proudly physician-owned and operated. Marshall County Gas is a proud supporter of this community channel broadcast. Remember, gas does it better naturally.
Privet turns, pitches right side to Cole, trying to cut the corner. He's stepping out of bounds at the 25-yard line, and boy, was he close to cutting that corner. Had his afterburners turned on. Nevertheless, a pickup of about 10, close to the first down.
Well, so far, we've seen both teams try to run to the right side, or as the case has been, the near side of the field so far. Arab's going to pick up, well, they're going to pick up
about 11 yards.
Yeah, about 11 yards on that. It's going to be a first down up to the 25.
1st and 10, Arab from their own 25. Ledbetter will be to the near side, wide right to the far side left. Brother Ledbetter is checking out of the game. Thompson left side. Cox will be wing back right side. I formation, Smith and Cole back there. Privet under center. 1st and 10 from his own 25. Arab going from left to right, turns, gives to Bobby Smith. Smith takes it outside, started inside. He's at the 30, 35, 40, where he's wrestled out of bounds, somewhere around the 47. Bobby Smith started inside, saw nothing, so he took it to the sideline. He found some grass there. First down and more, pickup of 16.
Well, once again, Arab going to the right side, and once Bobby Smith got to the corner, just used a little bit of power and speed and picks up another first down. Arab touches the ball twice, 2 first downs at their 37.
Going to call it a pickup of 12, saying he stepped out of bounds around the 37-yard line. Ledbetter back in. He'll be wide right. I formation. Smith and Cole still back there. Cox will be wing back left side this time. Brian Privet, long snap, count under center. 1st and 10, turns, pitches to Cole. Cole looking left side. Great block by Smith. He needs to get to the corner. Trying to get to the line of scrimmage. Maybe losing 2 that time as he's finally wrestled out of bounds by the corner and by number 2. Of course, that's the outside linebacker for the Wildcats, Jason Jones. Rather, that's the corner, Jason Jones, for the Guntersville Wildcats.
Well, Jones and the defensive line did a good time pursuing Cole to the ball that time, all the way down the line, and didn't give him any room to turn the corner, so a good defensive play by the Guntersville Wildcats. Actually, he's going to lose a couple of yards on that one, so it'll be 2nd and 12 as it's a loss from the 37 back to the 35.
Normally, Smith would be blocking that man, but due to the pursuit and the penetration by D.J. Harris, Smith had to block him. Of course, he's the defensive end, right side, a big man, the biggest on the Wildcat team. 2nd and 12. Privet back to pass, setting up screen pass. He's got Cole there, 35. Slipping down at the 40-yard line where he's finally met there. Good open field tackle, kind of just held him up. That's number 44 for the Wildcats. Of course, that's Kevin Skidmore, the senior, picking up, looks like 4 yards.
Well, just a little hit and release of the defensive lineman coming through, and Privet just dumping the ball out to his receiver, Cole on the right side. It looked like for a moment he had a lot more open territory, but Guntersville doing a good job closing in, and they'll nail him into 39. It'll bring up 3rd and 8 for the Arabian Knights.
You could tell Cole wanted to take it to the sideline, cut outside that time, but maybe the wet turf wouldn't let him. Wet grass as we speak. 3rd and 8. The Knights from their own 39-yard line, going from right to left, turns, fakes to his tailback. Privet in the backfield, pressured, throwing on 1 foot, complete to Smith at midfield. 45, 40, still on his feet. The 35, 30, still on his feet. Breaking tackles down inside the 25, down to the 22-yard line. Let's count them. 5 broken tackles there. Bobby Smith with a reception.
Well, Privet, he faked to his right, cut back to his left, looked upfield right across the middle, up around the 50-yard line, and dumps it down there to Bobby Smith. Once Bobby got to the left sideline, he beat one man, overpowered another, and worked his way on downfield. Hold the phone. Do we have a penalty mark? Yes, we do. A penalty marker back at the Guntersville 42-yard line.
My goodness, a great throw by Privet. Threw off his right foot. A right-handed quarterback, that's an awkward pass, but he was right on the money with that one. And this one is coming back. It's called a clip. Let's see if they'll give him the first down. Looks like it might be. They're placing the ball at the 44-yard line. Chain gang saying 3rd and 4. 8:15, first quarter action.
Still a light rain falling, maybe a little bit of fog building up too, but not that bad yet, but not the best night as far as weather goes.
But a big night for football. Marshall County matchup, 3rd and 4. The Knights from their own 44. Cox will be to the near side wingback I formation. Ledbetter wide left. Quarterback turns, pitches, sweep side, going to the right. Cole breaking tackles in the backfield, trying to get to the corner. Out of the bounds at about the 47-yard line. Going to say he got out at the 48. That's a very good spot. That should be enough for the first down as Cole making something out of nothing.
And we've almost had as many penalty flags as we've had plays so far. Another one goes down. Let's see what the officials are going to discuss on this one. It looks like it's going to go against the Arabian Knights in the direction the official is standing. It's going to be a holding penalty against Arab.
So 2 third-down situations, and both times the Knights convert, but only to be brought back by the men in the striped shirts. First quarter, 7:48 scoreless ball game. You're just joining us. The Wildcats had the ball to start the kickoff, and 3 plays punted. Right now, this drive began back inside the 14. The Knights have it now, 3rd and 9 from their own 37. 7:48 first quarter action.
So for the 3rd time, Arab will try a 3rd down here. This time it's 3rd and 11.
Third down 11. Tidmore, tight end left side. To the near side, it's Thompson and Ledbetter. I formation backfield. Smith and Cole back there. Quarterback Privet turns. He's back, standing at his own 30. Looking way downfield, near side. Got Ledbetter there. In and out of his hands. The ball was right there. He was tightly covered, though. Jason Willett was right there. That's number 14, Justin Willett, rather. And also the near corner, number 8. Let's see, check that number. I believe that's Wood. Great job defensively. That they were right on target, but so was the football.
Good job, but the ball just hit him in the chest and bounced out. And but give credit to the quarterback, Brian Privet. He did a good job getting the ball to him. Punting situation for Arab.
4th and 9. Privet will punt from his own 27. Spiral kick. Willett watches it. He catches it on the run at his near own 29. He's got some holes. He's at the 40. He's at midfield. He could go all the way. 40, needs one block. The 30, 25, 20, 15, 10, 5. Give him 6 big ones. Touchdown, Guntersville.
Hold the phone. We've got a penalty marker back at the 33-yard line, but I've heard about this speed Guntersville has, and I believe it. Justin Willett, once he got to the outside, he turned it on, and the Wildcats do have some speed, but I believe they're going to bring it back.
A week ago, Willett had 248 all-purpose rushing yards. He's averaging 110 just on the ground. He is their leading receiver. We talked about him all night, and this one is coming back.
Pretty good crowd in the stadium now. We mentioned in pregame, Guntersville had about half of their stands full. Well, they filled them now. The folks have come on out, and the umbrellas are over there, and the colorful umbrellas on the Arab side as well. We got a pretty good house full here tonight.
Clipping is the call. This one will be coming back all the way back to the Arab 48-yard line, so the Wildcats will start in a fairly decent, in fact, the best field position they have started or either team so far tonight. 7:26 first quarter action. They'll be going from our right to left, as you said, the rain continuing to fall, and as we talked about before the game, if that be the case, that might affect the Wildcats more so than the Knights. They're known for their speed. This would slow one down. Split backfield. Quarterback long turns, gives to his big fullback. Fullback Looney inside down to the 40, rolling down at the 35-yard line. Wow, ducked his head and just shot like a bullet through there, right between center and guard. He picks up 12 right on first down. It's first down, 1st and 10. They'll have it at the Knight 36.
Well, good running by Looney, the fullback for Guntersville that time. And going back a few moments ago, 70-yard touchdown play called back. Tough break for the Wildcats, big break for the Arabian Knights. But Guntersville getting a first down on that play to the 35.
Looney in the backfield along with Willett. Turns, gives to Looney again. He slips down at the line of scrimmage, maybe falling forward for 1 yard. That time he was trying to cut back across the green. Started between guard and tackle. Looked like he saw a hole there, but right there to make the tag was number 34, Micah Stanford, the senior guard for the Arabian Knights.
Well, Arab did a good job closing the hole up. Looks like Looney may have lost his footing just a little bit going into the line.
2nd and 9. They'll have the ball at the Arab 34-yard line. First quarter scoreless ball game. The Wildcats versus the Knights. A lot of bragging rights on the line. It's a Marshall County matchup. 6:36 first quarter action. Quarterback turns, gives to Willett. Willett streaking through down inside the 30, down to the 25-yard line. Willett high-stepping one would-be tackler, but Ty King coming up to make the grab. It'll be close to the first down. And indeed, it will be a first down. The chains will move. 1st and 10. They'll have it at the Knight 26.
No, I think he's going to be a little bit short, Bill. The down marker, I think you saw the down marker moving there. It's actually going to be about 2 yards short at the 26. 3rd and 2.
Indeed, it will. 3rd down from the 26-yard line. In the backfield, Willett along with Looney. Wingback, right side is Skidmore. Quarterback turns, gives to Looney. Looney's met at the line of scrimmage, brought down hard, but he gets the first down. I believe he gets the first down. He was hammered that time by 75 Michael Bryant. Grabbed him like a bear hug, and threw him to the turf rudely, but I think he's got the first down.
Well, good tackle by Joel Ingram that time, too, but his momentum carries him. He needed to get inside the 26. He's well over the 25-yard line, so that's going to be enough for a first down for the Guntersville Wildcats, moving to the west or to our left of the field with 5:49 to go in the first quarter of a scoreless game.
Ingram certainly showing his upper body strength there. Looney, Willett in the backfield. Wingback right side is Skidmore. Long the quarterback. Turns, gives to Willett. Willett right side. He's inside the 20, down the 15, down the sideline, inside the 10 to the 8-yard line, and he has got some speed.
He certainly does. Once he turns to that corner, Justin Willett is very, very dangerous. A dangerous runner. He gets to the 8-yard line before he's knocked out of bounds. I believe Corey Ledbetter was able to get him out of bounds over there on the far side. But the Wildcats will have it 1st and goal. They'll spot him the 7, and the Cats are knocking at the door.
You know you got problems when your free safety is making some tackles as far as running is concerned, and Ledbetter's had to help on a couple there. 1st and goal from the 7. Split backfield. Back there's Looney, and Willett give to Looney. Looney's trying between guard and tackle left side. He stood up at the 5-yard line and thrown back, but forward progress will pick up 2 yards. And a little heated moment, shall we say, here in the first quarter with 5:18 scoreless ball game.
Well, Joseph Bennett trying to make the tackle after the whistle blowed, and the official kind of warns him, so It's a high emotional game for these kids out there. This is one that both teams kind of get excited about this game every year.
No doubt. Of course, the Knights during their pep rally said this was their biggest arch rival, their biggest rival of the year. Not sure about the Wildcats aspect of it because the Aggies, some say the Aggies would be their biggest rival. But nevertheless, it's a big one. 2nd and goal from the 5. Quarterback turns, gives to Looney. Looney trying right up the gut. He's brought down by his ankle, falling forward down to the 3. It will bring up 3rd down from there.
Good job by the defensive line that time for Arab containing, and they're going to force Guntersville here into a 3rd down play. They're going to spot it at the 3. This 1st down drive began at the 7.
Number 34 will be checking out of the ball game for the Knights. That's Micah Stanford. Putting in some big boys in there, and that crossed the front. 3rd and goal from the 3. Looney will end in the backfield. Quarterback turns, gives to Looney. Looney trying right side. Touchdown.
Big hole open on the right side of the line that time for the Guntersville Wildcats. Good job of their blocking up front. And Looney just powers his way into the end zone for a touchdown. So with 4:11 to go in the 1st quarter, Guntersville cracks the ice first.
3-yard touchdown run right side. Ray Looney, the senior. Your score is 6-0. And for the PAT attempt will be number 7. That's the quarterback, Wes Long, the senior. Wet turf. Snap is there. Good snap. Kick is up. Plenty of distance. And let's see. It's going to be close. No good. Wide right. Score remains 6-0. 4:11. 1st quarter action. We're at the pits. The Knights hosting the Wildcats. Wildcats strike blood first. Arabian Night Football on Power Hits 92.7.
Congratulations to Buddy Bunch and his staff at Bunch Pharmacy as they were honored as the 2022 Health Mart National Pharmacy of the Year.
Hello, this is Maury Yancey, President of the Lake Guntersville Chamber of Commerce. The Chamber of Commerce staff, board, and membership proudly cheer the Wildcats on to victory. When you shop local, you are supporting the future of our young people. The Lake Guntersville Chamber of Commerce, cheering on the Wildcats.
People's Bank is my go-to place for banking.
When you deal with People's, their goal is your success.
Here at People's Bank, it's more about a relationship.
I know my bankers, and I've got their cell numbers. I just call them.
If we had been with a larger bank, we would have just been a number. We're supported 100% by People's Bank.
They're our neighbor, they're our friends. We're part of this community.
I went to People's Bank because I knew they were going to take care of me.
People's Bank treat us like we're the most important client they have.
Save big, sell bigger. Now list your home for 2% with RE/MAX Guntersville and RE/MAX Heritage in Arab as they've embraced the new changes in real estate. Call the number on the screen to talk with an agent to find out how you can now keep more of what's yours by listing your home for 2%. Discover the difference with RE/MAX, one of the most trusted names in real estate, where you know you're always getting quality service. Make that call today to start your 2% listing where you'll keep more of what's yours and save big, sell bigger.
Richard Mash will be kicking off. He's a freshman. He's got a leg on him too. Cole backs up, backpedaling. The ball's on the turf at the 4-yard line. Has to pick that one up. Trying across the middle, left side. Breaking tackle. He's got a hole across the 20, 25, 30. One man to beat. He's at the 40. Midfield, running on the afterburners. The 40, the 30. It's a fight to the corner. 20, 10. He's going all the way. Touchdown. Touchdown, Jesse Cole. A 96-yard touchdown kickoff return down the right sideline. And the Knights strike back. 3:52 first quarter. What a ball game.
Once he bobbled the ball, Jesse Cole bobbled the ball momentarily. It looked like for a moment he was going to get hemmed up around the 10-yard line. He cut through the seam, got to the sideline, and just turned it on. 96-yard kickoff return, touchdown Arab.
In for the PAT extra point attempt, Privet. Now let's keep it the momentum down here. Need to kick this one through if you're a Knight fan. 6-6 and capitalize on the missed field goal moments ago by Long. Privet, good snap. Kick is up, plenty of distance. And the Knight fans tell you it is good. The Wildcats will have it from their own 42-yard line. A big man there. It looks like Harris coming up with that football again. And
it was Kevin Skidmore, number 44, came up with it. He almost bobbled that ball loose, but and I think the kickoff, I think he was trying to get more of a squib kick out of that, and didn't quite get the distance on it he wanted, but good field position for the Guntersville Wildcats.
No doubt about it. We've seen that twice now. The Knights trying to keep the ball away from Justin Willett, who is back at his own 10-yard line every kickoff, awaiting that football, but they're kicking it away from him. 1st and 10 for the Wildcats from their own 42-yard line. Quarterback turns, gives to Willett. Willett left side, cuts it back up inside across the grain. He's at midfield, spinning down at the 46-yard line. He's hurdling, folks, high-stepping one way, right, left. Corey Cox finally brings him down after an 11-yard gain. 1st down, Wildcats.
Well, there's a big battle going on at that line of scrimmage, too, and Guntersville offensive line doing a good job getting some holes open right there and giving their running back, Willett, an opportunity to break through, and then he takes advantage of that speed. It's a 1st down for the Cats.
Split backfield, Looney and Willett back there. Rather, Looney has been checking out of the ball game. His new replacement has the football, number 25. He's stacked up at the 40-yard line. Of course, that's Harold Kowalski, the sophomore. He will be exchanging plays with Ray Looney. That time he picks up what looks like 5 yards on 1st down. It will bring up 2nd and 5 from the Knight 41.
Nothing fancy about that play. Just ducked his head, going straight ahead on that one. Picks up 5 yards as the Arabian Knights stop him. Actually, they're going to give him a 6-yard gain to the 41.
Willett will check out of the ball game. We'll have a 2-man back there. He'll be replaced by Kevin Skidmore. Skidmore along with Kowalski in the backfield. Quarterback turns, just barely gets it to his man, Kowalski. Kowalski on his feet at the 30. Inside the 30, down to the 26-yard line, and a great job by the safety, Corey Ledbetter, hanging on and finally making the tackle. It's a pickup of 14.
Corey was hanging on for dear life on that one and hauled him to the ground at the 27, but Guntersville moving the ball effectively right now. And, of course, Guntersville driving the ball down, scoring on a 3-yard run a few moments ago. Arab answering with a 96-yard touchdown return. 7-6, Knights lead it.
You know, Coach Lanson's got to be impressed with his Wildcats if he puts his second stringers in there, and they still move the football. The first stringer's back in there. Looney, he's between guard and tackle right side, crossing the 25, down inside the 22. And if you notice the way Looney runs, if you've ever seen some folks, they don't look like they're picking up a lot of yards, but they are. That's the style running he has. You think, well, he may pick up 1 or 2, but he makes 4 or 5 out of it.
And, Bill, I tell you, I don't know if I'd go as far as say first or second stringers. Guntersville just has a lot of depth. They shift a lot of players in and out, and they're just loaded with a lot of depth and a lot of talent this year. And they're looking at 2nd and 5 right now at Arab's 21.
Single set backfield this time. Looks like, Looney, he was talking to the quarterback. Split backfield. Looney, Willett back there. Quarterback turns, gives to Looney behind the block of Willett. He's brought down at the 15-yard line. He was almost wanting him banned. Number 75, Michael Bryant, just barely slipping off his back. And Bryant, once again, trying to throw him to the turf as he did earlier in this football game. But
Michael Bryant had him at the line of scrimmage, and he just sort of slipped away from Michael. Probably didn't get a good hold on him there, and powers his way on just inside the 15-yard line. That's going to be more than enough for a 1st down. So the Cats looking at 1st and 10. We'll call it the 15 at Arab.
Once again, the secondary having to make the stop on the rushing attack of the Wildcats. Quarterback turns, gives to Willett. Willett, once again, Bryant pursues. He penetrates back there in the backfield, grabs his leg, but Ingram comes up with a tackle. Bryant and Ingram, the little sandwich play there, throwing him to the turf. He's down at the 15. It's going to be a loss of maybe a foot, something like that, 2nd and 10.
Joel Ingram there, Joseph Bennett also to help out on the stop, and Michael Bryant slowed him up a little bit too. So good defensive effort that time. Good team effort by those 3 guys for the Arabian Knights as the Knights pursue well to the ball.
Bryant is getting good penetration here on this drive. It's 2nd and 10. Wildcats at the Knight 15-yard line, going from right to left. In now, of course, is Kowalski and Skidmore. Quarterback turns. Rather, Looney has the football. He's stacked up after a gain of 1. Getting up from the play looks like number 43 leading that surge. Of course, that's Joseph Bennett, the corner from the right side. And Cox, also the outside linebacker, doing a good job.
Yeah, Corey Cox there. Once again, Bennett was there to make the initial hit. Corey Cox comes up to help out. But once again, the Arabian Knights, a good pursuit to the ball. And it brings up a 3rd and 9 situation over here on the near hash mark on this side of the field. And a timeout down below. No, it's the end of the 1st quarter.
End of the 1st quarter, your score, the Arabian Knights 7, the Guntersville Wildcats 6. It's Arabian Night football on Power Hits 92.7.
At Piggly Wiggly, we work hard to deliver the very best to you and your family. You get the best of both worlds, great quality meats and a super low price. You'll always find low prices throughout Piggly Wiggly.
Since 1956 and through 3 generations, the C.A. Langford Company has provided crushed limestone, sand, asphalt, and more, from large commercial projects to small jobs and residential needs. For products and services information, call 582-5723 or visit their informative website, calangford.company.
Hi, this is Paul Harris with State Farm in Guntersville, your local State Farm agent. I am a proud Guntersville alumni and Wildcat athletic supporter. Please give us a call at 256-582-3250 or come by and see us at 1246 Gunter Avenue across from the gas board for all your insurance needs. We are here to help life go right. Best of luck and go Wildcats.
For over 50 years, the team of former Wildcats and lawyers at Beard & Beard have been proud supporters of the sports and academics of the Guntersville City Schools. We wish our local schools the best of luck and encourage fans to support their teams.
Position along with number 34. Of course, that's Micah Stanford checking in back in the ball game. The defensive guard, the senior, and a couple of folks penetrating, standing him up. There's no way Looney can do anything with 3 players in his helmet.
Well, there's some discussion going on between the couple of officials, and we're going to have. I didn't see a penalty marker fall. They're pointing something to the defense after that play, a gain of only a yard. And Bill, I've yet to, yeah, I do. I see it over here on the near side of the field. There's a penalty marker at about the 12-yard line. One official is talking to a Guntersville player.
That's Wes Long, the quarterback, a little powwow at the 15-yard line.
And let's see what we're going to have here. No flag.
He's waving off the flag, and he'll receive a standing ovation from the Knights side of the field for that. So one would think 4th and 9 now from the 14.
Yeah, the play should stand right now. It is on the scoreboard. 4th and 9, ball marked at the 14-yard line for the Guntersville Wildcats.
Looks like they'll be trying for the field goal. Now, a year ago, this would be a shoe-in with Kevin Gentle. Of course, he graduated. He is at Auburn.
Right.
And quarterback Wes Long will have the honor. This will be a 30-yard attempt. 30-yard attempt. Snap is down. Kick is up. Kind of slips down, plenty of distance, and it's good regardless. He slipped and still kicks it through the uprights with 11:28 in the second quarter. The Wildcats take the lead. Guntersville 9, Arab 8. Arabian Night Football is on. Power Hits 92.7.
As the Electric Board of Guntersville, we want you to know that we are your partner in the community. And we hope our commitment, character, and integrity shine through every time you meet us as we empower our community to be the best it can be.
Officials quickly say first down Arab.
Well, I think the ball got knocked out of bounds, and if Guntersville was not able to regain possession of it, it will be Arabian Night ball.
The official did say and signify first down Arab. They'll have it from their inside their own 30-yard line, somewhere around the 27. 11:23, second quarter action. The Wildcats on top 9-7. Big Marshall County matchup. The Wildcats coming in here with one loss, 6-1 against the Knights, 5-2.
Neither team has really kicked the ball deep. Well, I'll take that back. Guntersville did kick one deep, and Arab brought it back 96 yards for a touchdown. Both teams have pretty well kept it on the ground with these squibbers so far.
First and 10 from the 27. Privet shrunk under center. 2 men wide right. Quarterback turns, gives to his fullback, Bobby Smith. Met at the line of scrimmage, powers his way maybe for 2 yards. We'll bring up 2nd and 8, somewhere around the 29.
Trying to go to the right side once again, and not a lot of room there for the Arabian Knights, so they'll bring it back after a gain of 1. It'll be 2nd down and 9 yards to go. You were talking about that young man from Guntersville that went on to Auburn. I understand he's doing a good job down there, and he's going to be helping, I'm sure, Auburn out for a long time. But this other kid, Wes Long, did a good job on that last field goal, too. Maybe they're growing some kickers over there at Guntersville.
I don't know, had plenty of distance on it, and he slipped down. That's the thing, a 30-yard field goal good. To the near side as Cole tries tries pitch sweep, cuts it back up inside. The Wildcats send nothing doing. Tackle that time led by DJ Harris along with 3 or 4 other Wildcats.
Well, Bill, if you've noticed in the last 5 minutes or so, it looks as if both teams are shutting down the run up the middle to some degree. Arab stopping Guntersville on 4 plays a few moments ago, and Guntersville answering back on this particular possession. It's going to be 3rd and 9 for the Arabian Knights. Both teams may be forcing each other to maybe throw the ball.
Knights have the ball at their own 28-yard line. 2 wide receivers right side. It's Ledbetter, Thompson, I formation backfield. Smith and Cole back there. Quarterback Privet under center, long snap count. 3rd and 9. He's back to pass. Draw play. Draw play Cole right side. He's out to the 30, 35. Brought down at about the 36-yard line. A great tackle by the quarterback Wes Long coming through that time. Of course, he's safety as well. And it's going to be close to a first down, but he really knocked his legs out from under him quickly. Looked like Cole was destined to be first down bound, but it's going to be close.
It's going to be very close. From this angle, it looks like he has it, but I think they're going to measure as the officials are calling for the chain gang to come on out.
The ball is at the 37-yard line between the 36 and the 37 of the Knights. And here come the chain gang with the honors. 9:55, second quarter action.
A little short, I believe. I believe he's going to be just a little bit short.
And on will come the punting unit. Of course, we've witnessed a couple of fake punts from Arab this year.
You just joined us, 9-7. Guntersville leading Arab, 9:55 to go in the second quarter. Glad to have you along tonight for Arabian Night football. We'll be hearing 2 fine bands coming up at halftime, and just glad you're with us tonight. Those of you that did not brave the wet weather, we're glad to have you along.
Willett will stand at midfield. Looks like now he calls timeout. He was counting his defenders there. Willett was counting the number of Wildcats he had on the football field, then hurries and calls a timeout at the last minute. We'll do the same. 9-7, the Wildcats with the lead. 9:55, second quarter action.
If you're looking for a rental home or apartment in the Guntersville area, call on Bonds Real Estate. Visit bondsrealestate.com to search their extensive list of available properties. Bonds Real Estate is another proud supporter of Guntersville Wildcat basketball.
With gas prices and inflation at an all-time high, Alexander Ford understands it's tough out there. We do not want to be just some dealership, we want to be your dealership. For all your sales, parts, and service needs, we believe we can save you money. We have new inventory on the way, a fully stocked parts department, and an award-winning service department.
Alexander Ford has been family owned and operated for over 50 years in Boaz. We want to be a part of your family.
As the city of Guntersville continues to grow and prosper, your Guntersville Water Board keeps pace. For more information on the Guntersville Water Board, including fast and easy online bill payment, visit their informative website, gvillewater.com.
Some days, you've got big things to care about. Like that. And that. Luckily, the Whirlpool Smart Range automatically updates itself with features like Air Fry. So you can worry less about keeping up with the latest tech and care more about keeping up with the latest trends. Say cheese. Everyday care, Whirlpool.
Visit the helpful, knowledgeable staff at Bonds Appliance on Gunter Avenue in Guntersville.
Quarterback turns, gives to Looney. Looney looking left side. Looney trying to get across the 45-yard line, finally falling forward for what appears to be maybe a gain of 5 that time, as kind of a little misdirection there. Quarterback carrying out a good fake to Willett, but Looney had it up inside the middle. It's a gain of 4.
Excuse me, Bill. A little discussion during the timeout there between Arab coach Larry Patterson and one of the officials. I never really picked up on what that was about. But nevertheless, 2nd and 5 for the Cats at the 46.
Looked like it could have been a discussion about the spot of the football, something like that. Split backfield. Looney Willett back there. Willett, the give to him. He's close to the first down. Indeed, he will have it crossing midfield between guard and tackle left side. A big hole that time, and you got to credit that hole to Wood and Thornton. Wildcat offensive liners there, and opening a big hole for Willett, who streaks through. He doesn't need much of one.
Once again, Guntersville starting out moving the ball on the ground once again as we approach the 9-minute mark here in the first half. The Cats on top by a score of 9-7. Glad to have you along with us, and those of you that will be watching this on Horizon Cable, welcome in as well.
Brian Mann sprints off the field. He'll be on the sideline for this defensive play for the Wildcats. Wing back right side, split backfield, 2 men back there, showing blitz. Here come the Knights. He's wrestling, fighting for that football, leading that surge defensively at the line of scrimmage. Michael Bryant, he wanted that football, and it was a tug of war for that.
It was. You took the words right out of my mouth, Bill. A tug of war between Michael Bryant and the ball carrier that time for the Guntersville Wildcats, and that's going to bring up a second down 10. Forward progress got him nowhere. So they'll spot him right at the 47 on the far hash mark, 2nd and 10.
Kowalski walks off the field with the seams imprinted on his stomach. He was the ball carrier that time, and he just squeezed that one tightly. 2nd and 10. Wildcats going from left to right, having the ball at the Arab 48. Give to Looney. Looney straight up the gut. He's got inside the 40, crossing the 40-yard line. Looks like he picked up 9. Once again, as Looney just right behind that blocker is making something out of nothing, squeezing through the hole at the line of scrimmage into the secondary.
Good blocking in the line by Guntersville, and pursuing to the ball, Michael Bryant, Joel Ingram in there on the stop, as well as Joseph Bennett once again for the Arabian Knights. We've got a timeout on the field.
Arab calls a timeout. We'll do the same. Wildcats on top, 9-7, 7:49, second quarter action. It's a Marshall County matchup on Power Hits 92.7.
Horizon Communications' archives of local high school sports and school programs now spans decades and generations, covering multiple sports and programs. DVDs of these memorable events make the perfect gift for any occasion, and the cost is simple and affordable. The first game or program DVD is $20, the second game or program is $15, and then any others are only $10 each, all on their own individual DVD. Pre-1990 games converted from coaches' films are as low as $5 per game. We have hundreds of games from the late 50s on up. Give us a call at 256-582-7373, message us on Facebook, or email mharden@horizoncommunications.net to check the availability of your desired event. Let Horizon Communications help you with the gift of video to be treasured for a lifetime.
Power Hits 92.7, 7:49, second quarter action. As we told you moments ago, the Wildcats on top by the score of 9-7. They have the football, 3rd and 2 at the between the 39 and 40-yard line. This is a big drive right before halftime like this.
Big play here for both teams on 3rd and 3.
Split backfield offensively. Willett will be in there. His starter Looney split backfield, 1 man near side. He'll be in motion. Give to Looney. Looney's met at the line of scrimmage. Second momentum takes him. Second effort, crossing the 35 down into the 34. First down, needed 2, picked up 3.
Well, Big Ray Looney just runs with some power, just ran over somebody there, and his momentum carries him down to the 35-yard line. This kid only weighs 230 pounds, stands at 6 foot, so he just bulldozes his way downfield, and he's not a bad defensive player, too.
No doubt. Wing back will be Kevin Skidmore, left side. In the backfield, Kowalski's back there along with Willett. Willett trying left side, trying to cut the corner. He's going to be brought down hard at about the 32-yard line, and you got to credit Joseph Bennett that time. Willett wanted to get to the outside of the corner, but Bennett would not be denied, had his blocker stood up and turned the play back up inside.
That'll bring up second down, Bill, in about 7 after the gain of 3. They'll spot him at the 32, and the play coming in from Coach Lazenby on the sideline across the way. Let's see what happens here.
When you can get your corners to go out like Bennett did that time, that should relieve your outside linebackers to make the tackle, and that's what happened just moments ago as Cox Garmany coming up with a play. Quarterback turns, gives to Looney. Looney trying left side this time, crossing the 30, down inside, down to the 28-yard line, maybe 27. It's a pickup of 4. We'll bring up 3rd down and 3. The Wildcats, once again, just nothing fancy, just right up the gut.
And a few moments ago, the same situation, a 3rd and 3. This time, they'll try it again. Actually, they're going to call it 3rd and 4 as they spot him at the 29. It looks like he's probably closer to the 28, but we'll go with the scoreboard. 3rd down and 4 for the Guntersville Wildcats, moving to our right, or the east end of the field here at Arab.
They'll bring in Jason Wood. He'll be tied in right side. Watch him in the backfield. 2 men, Willett and Looney back there. Quarterback turns. Gives to Looney. Looney's got the first down inside the 20, down to the 22-yard line. That time right between guard and tackle, and Thornton and Wood once again having success across the left side of the line of scrimmage. Thornton and Wood, a couple of big boys there, 56 and 66. They're against Thomas and Stanford. defensively for the Knights.
Well, you said it a moment ago, Bill. Guntersville not really doing anything fancy, just moving the ball, just a power football, and they've had success at it many times this season so far, and they're looking at 1st and 10 at the Knight 23.
Success with this drive as well. Eating the clock in the game now is Gerard Looney. Looney, a junior. Quarterback turns, gives to Looney. He's got a small reverse trying to get to the outside. Turning on his afterburners, brought down by shoestring at the 15-yard line. Corey Cox, that time quarterback turn, gave to Willett. Willett was going left side, meeting Looney, who was wingback right side. Looney coming across the field, directing the play back to the right side, and Looney's finally brought down by the linebacker, Corey Cox.
Bill, pardon me for this, but the man that he actually handed the ball off to was Dax Gomez. He's number 32 that came into the game. He just went out, and they reversed it back inside to Gomez. He turns it up the field and got a 8-yard gain out of it. It's going to be 2nd down and 2.
2nd and 2. The Wildcats with the football inside the 20. Quarterback turns, gives to Ray Looney. Ray Looney is met at the line of scrimmage. That defensive surge is led by Jason Garmany, maybe picking up one. And once again, we're looking at 3rd down, 3rd and 1 inside the 15, calling the ball down at about the, it's back at the 16-yard line. 3rd and 1 from the 16. 4:48 second quarter action. The Wildcats on top 9-7. A big Marshall County matchup. I said 16. It's at the 14. Coming back in once again will be Looney. That's Gerard Looney, the junior. He'll be replacing number 44 Kevin Skidmore. And earlier we saw a sort of reverse with Looney. And let's see what gives here. He'll be wing back right side. In the backfield will be a single set backfield. Looney will be there. Wing back left side as well. Tight offensive set. Looney in motion. That's Gerard Looney. He'll be wide out left side now. Movement across the line, and flags fly. Someone moved early, and there's a wrestling match at the 10-yard line.
I tell you what I think happened. I think we'll see after they sort it out, but I believe the Guntersville offensive center snapped the ball too soon. And the quarterback, Wes Long, he just went forward, but we'll see who the penalty is going to be against right here as the officials sort things out. Don't forget, now, every Saturday morning, Horizon Cable TV replays the game, Arab Channel 3, and that comes at 9 o'clock. And, of course, you can catch all the games right here every Friday night on Power Hits 92.7. Also, they'll be replaying it in Guntersville as well. So, Horizon doing a great job covering high school football this year on the cable.
Oh, no doubt about it. They're proud of this Marshall County, and we're proud to have this Marshall County matchup right here. 4:17 second quarter action. Your score, the Wildcats 9, the Knights 7. And they will be measuring this ball. Now, this is an important measurement. The Wildcats up by 2 with the football inside the Knight 15-yard line, calling it somewhere around the 13, possibly 4th and short, maybe 1st down.
So there was no penalty on that play? No penalty, okay.
I don't know.
They're going to say 1st down now. They're going to give him the 1st down. But it's going to be, it was a very close one, though, because at first they said short, and then they changed it and said 1st down. So that tells you that was a very, very close measurement on that play.
1st and 10. The Wildcats will have the ball at the Knight 13-yard line. They have ate up most of this second quarter, 4:10 and ticking off. 9-7, the Wildcats with a 2-point lead. Wing back left side will be Skidmore. Split backfield, rather single set backfield, as Willett will be wing back right side. He'll be in motion. Quarterback turns, gives to Looney. Looney between guard and tackle left side. Once again, success as he crosses the 10-yard line down inside the 8 behind the blocking of Thornton and Wood. A couple of big men there. And, of course, this is no surprise to Coach Larry Patterson and these Knights. They knew it coming. A lot of running between the guards, and that's really where they wanted the running to be taking place.
Linebacker Joseph Bennett getting off the bottom of the pile for Arab. This is the drive for Guntersville that started back on the 41-yard line following the punt a few moments ago. And you're right, Bill. Guntersville has ate up a lot of time and kept the ball a long time here in the second quarter.
Bennett's had a good game from his right cornerback position. Willett is in motion. Quarterback gives to Looney. Looney straight ahead, right up the gut. He's inside down to the 6-yard line, trying to high step, maybe going to the air. He's met there by the defensive surge of number 58, showing some upper strength. Brandon Thomas, the senior guard, throwing him down. Maybe a gain of 1 that time. It's 3rd and 3 regardless.
3rd down, 3 yards to go for a 1st down, 6 yards to go for a touchdown for the Guntersville Wildcats, who lead in the ball game 9-7 at this point.
Wes Long at quarterback had a great game all season long. Great game here tonight, rather. 2 men back there, split backfield. Quarterback gives to Looney. Looney right side. He scored earlier on that same play. Taking it to the air. He's brought down finally somewhere around the 3-yard line. Going to be close to the 1st down. The marker stands tall at the 2. They're going to spot it between the 2 and the 3. So once again, a close, maybe measurement needed here.
I believe they're going to call it first down, Bill. First and goal to goal for the Guntersville Wildcats at the Arab 2.
Another close call there. First and goal from the 2. Wildcats going from our left to right. Willett will come back in the ball game. He'll replace Gerard Looney. Looney checks out. In that backfield will be Ray Looney, the senior, and Justin Willett.
I don't think we've seen a running back all year that runs with as much power as this Looney kid does.
Runs low center of gravity, too, keeps that head low. Willett will be wing back left side. Give to Looney. Looney trying left side once again. Give him 6, touchdown. Right between Thornton and Wood. Success there.
Version, I believe, coming up.
They are. They're going for 2. West Long at quarterback, split backfield. Looney and Willett back there. Quarterback turns. Fake to Willett. Quarterback looking left side. West Long's trying to the corner of the end zone. Flags fly as he makes it through. 2-point conversion good, but there is a flag at the 1-yard line.
Yeah, let's hold the phone and see what this is all about here. While the officials are sorting this one out, I don't think the bands will be performing at halftime because the field is just too slippery. One official from the Arab band just told us a few moments ago that the bands are not going to march at halftime because of the wet, slippery field. The penalty's going to be against Guntersville, Bill. It's going to be a holding penalty, so the Cats are going to be backed up from the 3.5 where the 2-point conversion play takes place. They'll be backed up 15 yards or so, and they'll try to kick a long extra point.
This will be just as the 30-yard field goal. Quarterback West Long hit moments ago. Kick is up. It's down plenty of distance, and it's good.
We're big on serving. We have programs designed to be a part of the community that we're in. I think communities that have a good community bank tend to be a little more robust.
Hey folks, Mark Brickey, Sand Mountain Toyota. There's a lot to consider when buying a truck. Towing capacity, cab space, gas mileage, resale value. When you're talking with your salesman, is he willing to sit behind the wheel of the same kind of truck he claims to stand behind? Here at Sand Mountain Toyota, we buy what we sell. Not only do we stand behind our trucks, we put our own money and trust in Toyota trucks, just like you. Come by and check out our huge selection of popular Toyota trucks. Sand Mountain Toyota, we're more than a dealership.
Since 1952, Wilkes Tire and Battery Service has been the place to take your vehicle for service you can trust. Our family takes pride in carrying on the tradition of providing great service, working with integrity, and giving back to the community. For tires, batteries, auto services, and more, choose the people you can trust. With 10 locations to serve you, including Albertville and Guntersville, at Wilkes Tire and Battery Service, we get you started and keep you going.
Your local Foodland Market. Your store for everyday low prices and weekly specials with savings on every aisle and friendly customer service throughout the store. We sell only the best USDA inspected meats. Our trained meat cutters offer fresh cut meats to your specification. Our fruits and vegetables are always fresh, quality and variety you deserve every day. Your local Foodland Market, where savings plus service plus selection equals satisfaction.
Foodland, your football tailgating headquarters.
Will be Richard Marsh, this freshman. Squib kick, fielded at the 21, drops the balls on the turf, loose there. They finally jump on it at the 25-yard line. I believe Jess Cole there, the man with the coming up with the play there. So they'll start off in decent field position, their own 25.
Well, that's just a combination of two things. The ball's a little bit slippery on that wet grass, and Jess, wanted to pick it up and go with it as soon as he could, but just couldn't find a handle on it. Wisely fell on it at the 25, and that's where the Knights will put it in play with 2 minutes to go in the first half. Guntersville leading Arab 16-7.
If I'd ran back a 96-yard kickoff return, I believe I'd want to run with it too. I formation back there is Smith and Jesse Cole, the man we're talking about running with that 96-yard touchdown kickoff return. Pressured in the backfield. Privet will pass. He's right on the target. Ledbetter at the 40-yard line. Ledbetter with a nice move, stretching down inside the 47. Cuts left, cuts right, squeezing right between two defenders. He's finally brought down by Ray Looney. Well-executed offensive play, pickup of 22.
Ledbetter hauled it in around the 42-yard line, then turned, wiggled, squirmed, and just churned and turned his way upfield for about 4 more yards of the 46. And I thought for a moment he was going to break out of that, but gives Arab a first down at the 46-yard line.
Arab comes out throwing with confidence on first down moments ago. 1st and 10 now from their own 46, going from right to left. Privet under quarterback, I formation. Privet turns. He's back to pass again, rolling at his own 35, heavily pressured, looking for somewhere to go. He's going on the turf hard. DJ Harris coming through to make the tackle, along with number 82, I believe that's Chuck Scott. Check that number. Rather, that's a big hit back there, and that's number 62, rather.
DJ Harris just got to him. Privet could not find anybody open. First of all, good pass coverage by the Wildcats. Harris and a host of white jerseys just got to Privet, and he had to eat it back at the 25-yard line. So when we come back, it'll be 2nd and 22. Correction, he's back at the 35. It'll be 2nd and 22 when we come back.
Family-owned and operated Discount Building Supply in Warrenton is a whole lot more than building supplies and hardware. Stop by and browse their 130,000 square foot home center. You'll find popular smoker grills with supplies and seasonings, family outing and tailgate supplies, Yeti coolers, outdoor and hunting apparel, landscape management supplies, boathouse products, and everything to beautify your outdoor living space. Discount Building Supply and Home Center. 3 generations of the Walker family proudly serving your family.
Steve and Marilyn Murphy invite you to visit Harrelson Drugs. In addition to being your trusted healthcare resource, Harrelson carries a great selection of gifts and collectibles. You'll find aisles of the most popular names and brands suitable for any occasion. They're also your source for customized invitations and printing. You'll always find an all-occasion card to say exactly what you feel. Harrelson's also carries convenience groceries from the shelf and from the cooler. Harrelson Drugs on the corner of Obreg and Patterson in Guntersville.
The physicians and staff at Lakeside Clinic in Guntersville are proud supporters of our local schools and athletic teams. Lakeside Clinic in Guntersville, proudly physician-owned and operated.
Natural gas appliances from your Marshall County Gas District gives your home the clean, comfortable feel of natural gas. And you can get great rebates on brand new natural gas appliances. Gas furnace, a $1,000 rebate. Tankless water heaters, $300. Clothes dryer or gas lights, $200. Cooktop range, $100. Plus $50 back on lights, grill, logs, and wall heaters. Call your Marshall County Gas office for more details. With locations in Arab, Albertville, and Guntersville. Or call toll free at 1-800-552-1382.
Natural gas.
Back to pass, screen pass, complete to Jess Cole, near side, needs a block. He'll go down at the 34-yard line, maybe back to the line of scrimmage. So that will bring up 3rd down and long, 3rd and 22.
Well, he's going to be lucky if they spot him back at the line of scrimmage. I think he's going to lose another yard back to the 34-yard line. So it's going to be 3rd and about 23 to go here for the Arabian Knights, as they're going to indeed spot him at the 34 with only 38 seconds to go here in the first half.
That's the 3rd play consecutively that Brian Privet has took a lick and went down. 3rd and 22, 2-man right side. It's Isom and Ledbetter. Quarterback back to pass. He's looking, pressured out of the pocket, running. Going to call his own number. Crossing the 35, the 40, back up across the grain, spinning at the 45-yard line, showing some athletic ability with a pickup of 12 that time. Quarterback Brian Privet has his men back out to the 46-yard line, close to the original line of scrimmage.
Established in 1946, Kirkpatrick Concrete has a tradition of top quality products and service. They now have 11 North Alabama locations to meet this area's demand for quality ready-mix concrete. For your next project, your friends at Kirkpatrick Concrete are just down the road. First Baptist Church of Guntersville is another proud supporter of Guntersville High School. Best of luck to the Wildcats throughout the seasons.
Somewhere around his own 35-yard line, back deep, the dangerous man, Justin Willett. Last week with 248 all-purpose yards. It's a fake. Quarterback Privet, he's going to throw across the middle. Complete to Ty King at the 30-yard line. What a pass right between the 3 and the 5 on Ty King's jersey. The senior with a big reception, his biggest of the year. We'll call that a 26-yard reception.
Well executed play. Just snapped the ball to the punter, who is also the quarterback, Brian Privet. Found Ty King open down across the middle and hauled it in around the 31-yard line. So a timeout here with 12 seconds. Is Arab going to try to strike here before the end of the first half?
First Baptist Church of Guntersville is another proud supporter of Guntersville High School. Best of luck to the Wildcats throughout the seasons.
Probably get it about 10 yards closer for Privet to have a crack at it, but they're a little bit out of his range right now. It would be about
a 48 yard.
Yeah, they need to get it down, so they're going to probably try a quick pass here to get some field goal room.
Privet under center, split backfield. Back there to block is Smith and Cole. Wide right is Ledbetter to the near side. Thompson back to pass, looking to Ledbetter. Pump faking across the middle, heavily pressured. He gets the ball away just in time as DJ Harris had him locked in. He was hit right when he was throwing it. Incomplete pass. The ball just drills into the turf with 7 seconds left in the second quarter.
Big DJ Harris, and he is a junior. He's 6'2", 260 pounds. Number 97, the defensive end for the Guntersville Wildcats. He has been back there visiting with Brian Privet all night long, and that time he hits him just as he releases the ball. It falls to the turf, incomplete. 7 seconds to go here for Arab, 2nd and 10.
I promise you, Privet doesn't have a welcome mat for him either back there. High formation now, 7 seconds to go. Privet shrinking down under center. He's quarterback's back to pass from his own 38, looking to the near side. Complete to Isom, tiptoeing out of bounds inside the 20 to the 19. 2 seconds left on the clock.
Mission accomplished for Arab on that one. They got it in field goal range now for Privet to at least have a shot at it. The ball is going to be spotted at the 19. Just a little down and out pattern by Corey Ledbetter, who hauls it in, wisely steps out of bounds with 2 seconds to go. And Privet going to try what will be, this will be a 36-yard attempt.
Isom with the catch moments ago. He'll be holding now. And it will indeed be about a 36-37. Low snap, kick is up, plenty of distance. It is good.
It's good.
At the half. What a ball game. The Knights go into the locker room with a little momentum there. The Wildcats on top. Guntersville 16, Arab 10. We're at halftime. We're at the pit. It's a Marshall County matchup on Power Hits 92.7.
People's Bank is my go-to place for banking.
When you deal with People's, their goal is your success.
Here at People's Bank, it's more about a relationship.
I know my bankers, and I've got their cell numbers. I just call them.
If we had been with a larger bank, we would have just been a number. We're supported 100% by People's Bank.
They're our neighbor, they're our friends. We're part of this community.
I went to People's Bank because I knew they were going to take care of me.
People's Bank treat us like we're the most important client they have.
Save big, sell bigger. Now list your home for 2% with RE/MAX Guntersville and RE/MAX Heritage in Arab as they've embraced the new changes in real estate. Call the number on the screen to talk with an agent to find out how you can now keep more of what's yours by listing your home for 2%. Discover the difference with RE/MAX, one of the most trusted names in real estate, where you know you're always getting quality service. Make that call today to start your 2% listing where you'll keep more of what's yours and save big, sell bigger.
Congratulations to Buddy Bunch and his staff at Bunch Pharmacy as they were honored as the 2022 Health Mart National Pharmacy of the Year.
Hello, this is Maury Yancey, President of the Lake Guntersville Chamber of Commerce. The Chamber of Commerce staff, board, and membership proudly cheer the Wildcats on to victory. When you shop local, you are supporting the future of our young people. The Lake Guntersville Chamber of Commerce, cheering on the Wildcats.
Since 1956 and through 3 generations, the C.A. Langford Company has provided crushed limestone, sand, asphalt, and more, from large commercial projects to small jobs and residential needs. For products and services information, call 582-5723 or visit their informative website, calangford.company.
And Isom takes it on the second hop from the 15-yard line. He's out to the 20, spinning his way out to the 23-yard line. And 11:55 as we kick off this third quarter. Arab will start from their own 22-yard line.
And here we go, just underway here. Having some audio problems. Just bear with us just a moment, folks, and we'll try to get that corrected.
1st and 10, the Knights will have the ball at their own 23-yard line with 11:51 third quarter action as we begin the second half of play. To the near side will be Thompson. Far right side will be Ledbetter. I formation backfield, it's Smith and Cole back there. Privet long snap count under center. He's 1st and 10 from his own 23, turns, fakes to his big fullback. No, he gave to Bobby Smith, and Bobby was met at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. It'll bring up 2nd down, 2nd and 11. 2nd and 11. 11:25, third quarter action. As incoming with the ball now, incoming on the field is Corey Cox. And as we mentioned, we're having some technical difficulties here with our audio, so please pardon us for that. We'll get that straightened out in just moments. Ledbetter will be wide to the left side. I formation backfield, Smith and Cole back there. Wing back is Cox. He's right side. It's 2nd and 10 from the 23. The Knights with the ball. Going on the move from right to left. Pitch sweep right side. Cole looking for a block, trying to cut the corner. He's met in the backfield. He'll lose 3 that time. And a good slap on the box. Straighten things out here with 10:53. Your score 16-10. It's 3rd down and 3. 3rd and 3. 3rd down that time, rather 3rd and 13, losing 3 moments ago. Thompson will be checking in the game. He'll replace Cox along in the secondary. Some switching for the Wildcats as well. Jason Jones will check out. And in for this 3rd and 13, big play here. I formation, 2 men right side, Ledbetter and Thompson. Things squared away now on 3rd and 13. Quarterback back to pass. Heavily pressured in the backfield, throwing what one would appear would be a desperation pass intended for Smith. Almost intercepted, incomplete pass as Richard Marsh, the 9th grader, was looking at some green grass and touchdown there, but the ball is on the turf. 4th and 13, punting situation.
Punting situation, I missed that particular set of downs, a little audio problem. Let me tell you how we repaired that. I took my hand and bumped the top of the machine here, and we're back on.
That sounds good. I don't know. It works. So. Little engineering there.
That's right. Very
From
little.
The 45-yard line, Willett will try to return this one. Low snap. Privet field to the line drive. End over and kick. Bounces at the 45. Willett takes it on one hop on the run. He's at the 45 in Arab territory. Going backwards now. Back to the 48. Frontwards. He's at the 45 and finally brought down at the 43. Ran 20 yards. Call it a return of 7. We'll have action when we return. 10:04 third quarter action. Guntersville 16. The Knights 10. It's a Marshall County matchup on Power Hits 92.7.
You're a good man. I don't care what Jason says about you. You don't care what they say about me with DWA too.
Where's my drink? Give my drink.
Sorry, took so long. Fine. Thank you. Appreciate that.
Base man, the call against tonight. Penalty is declined. On the 24, first down, Guntersville.
Don't say anything for 10 seconds when you take a break. Okay, I'll tell you.
1st and 10 for the Wildcats. They'll kick it from the start out from the 44-yard line. 9:59 third quarter action. 2 men will be in the backfield. Of course, that's Skidmore along back there with Looney. Willett in the backfield. Quarterback turns, gives to Looney. Looney trying left side. Nothing doing. Maybe spun down after a gain of 1. He was hit initially by Ingram. Along coming up to help make the play, Michael Bryant. Bringing up 2nd and 9.
There's a battle going on that line of scrimmage right now between the big offensive line and the defensive line for Arab. 9:30 to go here in the third quarter, 16-10. If you just joined us, Guntersville out front. What a first half we witnessed a few moments ago, and Guntersville looking at 2nd and 9 at the 9:43.
1 man wide right. Of course, that's Marsh in the backfield, split backfield. Willett and Looney back there. Quarterback turns, gives to Looney. Looney taking his feet out from under him at the line of scrimmage was number 53, Josh Elledge. He went to the air, landed at the 40-yard line, 39, so it's going to be a pickup of 2. We'll bring up 3rd down and 7. Really taking his feet out from under him that time.
Not much room in the middle, and we may see Guntersville go to a passing situation here on 3rd and 7.
So the Knights seemingly really stuffing things, if you will, the first 2 offensive plays. Basically went for 3 yards between the both of them. Marsh will be wide right side, almost stepping across the line of scrimmage. He's back though. Looney fake to him, pitch to Willett at the last minute. No, he did not make the pitch. Quarterback keeper, and he took a licking after a gain of 1 right side. Faked the pitch. Corey Cox come up and made the lick along with, of course, Brandon Thomas, the senior guard, number 58. Little sandwich there, and there's a flag on the play at the 37-yard line. It will go against the Wildcats. Apparently someone holding at the line of scrimmage.
It looks at, from the way it was thrown into the interior line up around the 38-yard line, Bill. So they're talking to Joseph Bennett, one of the captains for Arab, and it's going to be holding against the Guntersville Wildcats, but declined because Arab knows it'll be 4th and 7 if they decline the penalty. 4th and 7 with the ball resting at the 39-yard line of Arab.
Guntersville going from our left to right. In for the kick, and the punt will be quarterback Wes Long. He'll be kicking from somewhere around after his strides. Midfield, back deep is Isom and Ledbetter inside their own 10-yard line. 4th and 7, so the punting unit comes on the field. Low snap, Long fields it, almost blocked again by Garmany as Isom watches it bounce straight up in the air at the 2-yard line, then out of the back of the end zone. Arab will have it 1st and 10 at their own 20. Your score, Guntersville 16, the Knights 10, 8-19, third quarter action. Marshall County matchup on Power Hits 92.7.
As the Electric Board of Guntersville, we want you to know that we are your partner in the community, and we hope our commitment, character, and integrity shine through every time you meet us as we empower our community to be the best it can be.
As the city of Guntersville continues to grow and prosper, your Guntersville Water Board keeps pace. For more information on the Guntersville Water Board, including fast and easy online bill payment, visit their informative website, gvillewater.com.
If you're looking for a rental home or apartment in the Guntersville area, call on Bonds Real Estate. Visit bondsrealestate.com to search their extensive list of available properties. Bonds Real Estate is another proud supporter of Guntersville Wildcat basketball.
We're able to meet the needs of our customers in only the way that community banks can, but we also offer the technological tools that really all of our customers demand now.
With gas prices and inflation at an all-time high, Alexander Ford understands it's tough out there. We do not want to be just some dealership, we want to be your dealership. For all your sales, parts, and service needs, we believe we can save you money. We have new inventory on the way, a fully stocked parts department, and an award-winning service department.
Alexander Ford has been family owned and operated for over 50 years in Boaz. We want to be a part of your family.
Quarterback turns, gives to Bobby Smith. Bobby Smith's across the 30, the 40, straight down the middle of the field, then to the 47-yard line. They're going to call it the 46, so a big pickup on 1st down, the biggest offensive play on the ground we've seen from the Knights all night long. It's 1st and 10 at the 46, their own 46.
Big hole opening on the right side of the line for Arab, and the Knights suddenly have field position at their own 46, trailing 16-10.
1st and 10 from there. Ledbetter right side, Isom near side, Smith Cole in the backfield. Quarterback Privet, long snap count, turns, gives to Smith. Smith between guard and tackle. He's on his feet. He thinks he's in pro football, but he's down after a 2-yard gain. It'll bring up 2nd and 8 from somewhere around the 47, 48-yard line. Arab in their own territory here with a what one would think would be a drive beginning here with 7:38 in the third quarter.
As it usually happens in a close, in a big rivalry like this, a big matchup, we've seen the momentum between these two teams just shift back and forth, Bill, so many times so far.
2nd and 9. Thompson, Ledbetter, wideouts left side. Smith Cole high formation, backfield. Quarterback Brian Privet under center, turns, gives to Cole. Cole looking right side, cuts it back up inside. He's got a hole inside the 45. 1st down to the 41-yard line in Wildcat territory. Big hole, Jesse Cole.
Cole dancing his way into the Guntersville secondary that time, almost broke that one loose and gets it down far enough, well enough for a 1st down at the Cat 41-yard line. So the Knights moving the ball here effectively with 7 minutes to go in the third quarter.
16-10, the Knights down by 6 on the move here. This drive began inside their own 25-yard line. Ledbetter to the near side left. Far right is Isom. I formation, Smith and Cole, the starters in there. Smith at fullback. Quarterback turns, fakes to Smith, looking across the middle. Hits his tight end inside the 30. Powering his way man-to-man to the 25, down inside the 21. That's Tidmore. And that youngster met the safety head on, and he wanted to meet him head on.
How many
times? Back 3 or 4 yards.
How many times have we seen that play work this year for the Arabian Knights? Justin Tidmore just breaking across, just kind of drifting down across the middle as Privet fakes the running back and just quickly hurdles it down to Tidmore. He'll break it for about a 15 or 20-yard gainer.
Little hurry-up offense here. Thompson right side, Ledbetter left side. Rather, Thompson left side, Ledbetter right side. Quarterback turns, gives to Smith. Smith with a hold, cutting across the grain. Started right side, now cutting up left. He's inside the 20, down to the 15. It's a pickup of 5 on first down. And the Knights with the momentum here in the mid portions of the third quarter. 6:15, they're down by 6, 16-6 at the pit.
Bill, they're going to give him another yard. Forward progress, 2nd and 4. They're going to mark it just shy of the 15-yard line. So the Knights knocking at the door here, down 16-10.
Isom will be wide left to the far side. Right, it's Ledbetter. Smith, Cole, I formation backfield. Tidmore will be right side. He's the tight end. Quarterback Privet, back to pass, and to 20, firing across the middle, complete, diving Isom at the 2-yard line. Brian Isom come through, little slant across the middle of the field. He was on the turf along with the football. Great catch.
Picked that one up off of his shoestrings as Isom did a good job. Brian Isom just hauled it in, just a little slant-in pattern, and he caught it around the hash mark there. They'll mark him at the 3-yard line. Actually, yeah, it's going to be just inside the 3. 1st and goal to goal for the Arabian Knights to our left.
Going from right to left, Isom this time he'll be wide left. 3 men in the backfield along with Cox, Smith, and Cole. Quarterback turns, gives to Cole behind the blocking of Cox. Dipping his hand, he's down to the 2. Gain of 1. 2nd and goal from the 2.
And that yard he gained from a 3 to 2 was well earned because he just sort of had to duck his head and go under some folks. And Jesse Cole, he actually might, no, I thought they were going to give him forward progress to the 1, but they're going to mark him down. Now they're going to say now his knee dragged at the 3. So it's going to be a gain of nothing. They're going to say his knee went down at the 3. So it's 2nd and goal for the Knights at the 3.
The man you got to credit there, of course, Swanson along with Rush, the right end. The fans are on their feet. 2nd and goal from the 3. Cox, Smith, Cole all in the backfield. Cole trying pitch, watch out, diving to the corner. In there, touchdown. Touchdown, Arab. Give him 6. Jesse Cole just sprinting to the corner of the right side of the end zone. It's tied with 4:50 third quarter. We're notched at 16 all here at the pit. Big Marshall County matchup.
Well, if Arab says if we can't go up the middle, let's use our speed and get to the corner. Fine blocking by the Arabian Knights on the right side over there, just enough to spring Jesse Cole. He was headed right for the corner of the end zone, steps in there for the touchdown. We're tied at 16. Arab with a chance to take the lead.
Brian Privet to attempt the PAT. The PAT missed early in the ball game, but the Wildcats could be a big factor in this game. It's notched at 16. The kick is up. Plenty of distance from the officials. It's good. 17-6.
Your local Foodland Market. Your store for everyday low prices and weekly specials with savings on every aisle and friendly customer service throughout the store. We sell only the best USDA inspected meats. Our trained meat cutters offer fresh cut meats to your specification. Our fruits and vegetables are always fresh, quality and variety you deserve every day. Your local Foodland Market, where savings plus service plus selection equals satisfaction.
Foodland, your football tailgating headquarters.
Hey folks, Mark Brickey, Sand Mountain Toyota. There's a lot to consider when buying a truck. Towing capacity, cab space, gas mileage, resale value. When you're talking with your salesman, is he willing to sit behind the wheel of the same kind of truck he claims to stand behind? Here at Sand Mountain Toyota, we buy what we sell. Not only do we stand behind our trucks, we put our own money and trust in Toyota trucks, just like you. Come by and check out our huge selection of popular Toyota trucks. Sand Mountain Toyota, we're more than a dealership.
Since 1952, Wilkes Tire and Battery Service has been the place to take your vehicle for service you can trust. Our family takes pride in carrying on the tradition of providing great service, working with integrity, and giving back to the community. For tires, batteries, auto services, and more, choose the people you can trust. With 10 locations to serve you, including Albertville and Guntersville, at Wilkes Tire and Battery Service, we get you started and keep you going.
First run on the first play from scrimmage, that gain for about 21 yards, I think is what ignited that drive for the Arabian Knights and gave them momentum.
Bobby Smith will kick a line drive, bouncing at the 30, off someone's knee. It's a loose ball at the 37. Looks like the Wildcats will recover and maintain possession as big DJ Harris falls forward on it at the 37-yard line. The Wildcats will take over there. You know, looking at some first half statistics, Smith in the first half having 13 yards. He had over 13 yards there, especially on the first carry there. He had in the second half pickup of excess of 20. Cole had 18 yards first half of play, and with that drive alone, he exceeded his entire first half yardage. So a big drive for the Knights. In fact, that's their first drive of the night, resulting in a touchdown. The other lone score was a 96-yard kickoff return by Cole. Willett trying right side this time. He's hit hard at the 40-yard line after a gain of 3. Isom coming through to make the tackle that time. So Brian Isom laying some leather on him coming from his corner position.
Well, that was just a good open field tackle by Brian Isom that time as Willett saw some daylight open. It looked like he was going to turn the corner and turn on the afterburner, but Greg Isom just came up to meet him and greet him, and just a good open field tackle.
2nd and 7 from the 40-yard line. Wildcats on the move, going from left to right. They'll have 2 men split backfield. Back there is Looney along with 25, Kowalski. Kowalski is a sophomore. Looney will be wing back right side. Quarterback gives to Kowalski. Kowalski crossing midfield. He's hit hard at the 41-yard line. Forward progress. First, Corey Cox come up. Then cleaning up Joseph Bennett. The right corner coming in, laying some more leather on him. So Cox stood him up, and Bennett just come and laid him down.
Great job by Josh Elledge, too, for the Arabian Knights. Just really lowering his head on his shoulder pad and just putting the hit on him. It'll bring up a 3rd and 5 situation for the Cats. The ball resting at Guntersville's own 42-yard line. Arab leads at 17-16.
Going from left to right, 3:24, third quarter action. What a ball game. Quarterback West Long turns, gives to Willett. Willett's across the middle of the field. He's got the first down unless they call his knee down at the 44-yard line. A good shoestring tackle that time. Number 75, Michael Bryant, the senior tackle, held on to that left ankle and really taking his momentum out from under him. But they're going to give him the first down. It looks like from here we have an eagle's eye view.
Yeah, we do have a good line. It looks like they're going to give him a pretty good spot on that one. They'll probably measure it. The ball is right at the 42-yard line. That's what he needs for the first down. If they measure it, if he missed it, it's going to be very, very close, and it would bring up a 4th down situation. That is the key. He can't be more than an inch or 2 off if it is not a first down.
Indeed, the chain gang comes out. First down it is. You know, the Wildcats, time after time tonight, we've seen the chain gang out here. They're just nickel and diming it, 3-4 yards here and there. And as we talked about earlier, the Wildcats seemingly success all year long with the big play. They've yet to have a quote-quote big play offensively here tonight. They're down by 1. Third quarter, 3:01. Going from left to right, 1st and 10 from their own 47-yard line. West Long quarterback, split backfield, wing back left side. Quarterback turns, gives to Willett. Willett left side, trying to cut the corner, getting to the outside, crossing midfield, down with a burst of speed down to the 42-yard line. Justin Willett, the senior.
2:47 to go. Bill, you and I have seen Arab play most of the year. Brick Latham, you have seen Guntersville play most of the year. Is this one of the most closely intense games you've seen the Wildcats in this year?
Well, I tell you what, they're fighting for their life. Fighting for their life. That first offensive series, I tell you what, Arab took it to them, buddy.
Definitely the Knights with the momentum here. Wildcats trying to take it away. Big play here, 2nd and 4. Quarterback turns, gives to Kowalski. Kowalski met at the line of scrimmage, powering his way down to the 45-yard line, holding onto his ankle that time. Of course, Jason Garmany along with Michael Bryant. 2 men there, 2 big men making a big play.
And it's going to bring up a third down play, but Guntersville is slowly beginning to put together another one of their what we call power offensive drives, just running the ball with a lot of authority up the middle. Arab has had some success stopping it at times, but Guntersville warming up with it again, 3rd and 2. Let's see what happens here from the Knight 45.
Short yardage, the Knights will bring in Frank Loftus. He'll replace Micah Stanford. They always do that. 3rd and 1. It's a long one. Split backfield. Motion and movement across the middle. Ray Looney splitting through right down the middle of the field, diving across the 40, first down and more. And once again, he just slips through a small hole and makes something out of nothing. It's a quick burst of speed, a dive of 5 yards.
It looks as if there were some motion, but we saw no flags thrown on that one. So it's going to be a first down for the Guntersville Wildcats, spotting the ball just over the 40 at the 39, and 1 minute 24 seconds to go in the third quarter.
Back to 4 linebackers, 4-man front as Loftus will come out of the game. Stanford back in. Split backfield offensively, wing back left side. Quarterback gives to Willett. Willett trying to cut the corner left side, showing some speed. He's across the 35, across the 30, where he's brought down hard by Joseph Bennett along with the help of Ledbetter. And Bennett, once again, he's having a big game. A lot of tackles tonight. He's going to be in double digits before this night is over. First down as the chains move. 1:10, third quarter action. On top, the Arabian Knights by 1 point, 17-16. Guntersville on the move inside the 30, down to the Arab 26.
Well, once again, when Willett, as we've said time and time again tonight, once he gets to the outside and turns it on, he almost gets about 4 or 5 yards just on speed alone. He's very quick.
Willett is averaging 110 yards on the ground per game. Quarterback turns, gives to Ray Looney. Ray Looney behind his big line who took over the line of scrimmage that time, picking up 5. Maybe 6. Did you see the offensive surge that time by the offensive units of the Guntersville Wildcats, taking over, if you will?
Slowly taking that, we can see the momentum beginning to shift back to Guntersville once again on this long drive. They've done a good job tonight just sustaining long drives and controlling the football, and they're doing it again on this particular drive.
Latter portions of the third quarter, 28 seconds. West Long under center, split backfield. Quarterback turns, gives to Ray Looney. Ray Looney between guard and tackle, right side, inside the 20, down to the 15-yard line, where he's got close to another first down. And I believe he'll have it. No indication yet, but it's going to be close. The ball and stacked up at the 15, and there's someone getting up very slowly.
Guntersville man shaken up. Don't forget that you can review these games on Saturday morning on Horizon Cable TV. In Arab, it's shown on Channel 3 at 9 o'clock, and also it's shown in Guntersville as well. So Horizon does a very good job of covering these games.
Injury timeout will do the same. 19 seconds, third quarter action. The Knights on top over the Wildcats, 17-16. It's a Marshall County matchup on Power Hits 92.7.
Natural gas appliances from your Marshall County Gas District gives your home the clean, comfortable feel of natural gas. And for a limited time, you can get great rebates on brand new natural gas appliances. Gas furnace, a $1,000 rebate. Tankless water heaters, $300. Clothes dryer or gas lights, $200. Cooktop range, $100. Plus $50 back on lights, grill, logs, and wall heaters. Call your Marshall County Gas office for more details. With locations in Arab, Albertville, and Guntersville. Or call toll free at 1-800-552-1382.
Natural gas.
Hello, this is Maury Yancey, President of the Lake Guntersville Chamber of Commerce. The Chamber of Commerce staff, board, and membership proudly cheer the Wildcats on to victory. When you shop local, you are supporting the future of our young people. The commerce in this community helps provide the taxes to support our city schools. If you are not already a member of the Lake Guntersville Chamber of Commerce, give us a call or come by our office. Join one of the most active chambers in Alabama and one of the largest for a community our size. The Lake Guntersville Chamber of Commerce, cheering on the Wildcats.
Finally, a radio station that plays all your favorite music. And it's fun to listen to. On the FM dial at 92.7. It's fun. 92.7. Beatles, Beach Boys, Elvis, Rolling Stones, Aretha, Temps, Elton, Neil Diamond, and more. Plus, the Funhouse gets morning started weekdays 6 till 9. The fun plays in the Tennessee Valley at 92.7 on the FM dial. Fun Radio.
Fun 92.7.
First Baptist Church of Guntersville is another proud supporter of Guntersville High School. Best of luck to the Wildcats throughout the seasons.
At Piggly Wiggly, we work hard to deliver the very best to you and your family. You get the best of both worlds, great quality meats and a super low price. You'll always find low prices throughout Piggly Wiggly.
He's going right side, calling his own number. Quarterback keeper to the 10, trying to cut the corner inside, finally slung down at the 8-yard line, 7-yard line, something like that, and there is a flag on the field, a late flag, which was thrown right at the quarterback and the would-be tackler, which of course appears to be Ty King, the outside linebacker, along with Brian Ice in the left corner, making the stop at the
probably
corner.
It's going to be a face mask penalty, and it's going to be against Guntersville.
Apparently the quarterback, I noticed him kind of grabbing the face mask, stiff-arming, if you will, and apparently he did grab the face mask of Ty King.
Bill, in his defense, I played quarterback in high school. Sometime when you're running the ball to the right, it's just almost a natural reaction when you want to stiff arm a defender. You don't mean to do it, but sometimes you just accidentally grab that face mask and just kind of push him away, and that's an unintentional.
And they will call a personal foul on Lazenby, and that's another 15. So that's going to back them up to the 35-yard line. Instead of having it second down, close to the first down, I believe it would have been at 2nd and 1 from about the 5-yard line. It's now going to be 2nd down and long. We'll count it up to you so we can get my calculator out here.
And there was some, this is really an intense rivalry. During our timeout, there was some heated discussion between one of the statistician for Guntersville and the clock keeper up here in the press box. So emotions running high right now. It's 1st and 31 for Guntersville.
Hotter than a chicken pot pie. Give to Willett right side. Willett's got some grass. He's hit hard at the 30-yard line. Big hit by Brian Isom, and flags fly from there. What happened to him? He ran into a Mack truck. Was that Isom? Isom just tattooed his number 5 on the chest of Willett.
And they're going to have a personal foul called against Arab.
Looked like maybe a clothesline or something.
He clotheslined him. But Guntersville going to get some of that 15-yard that penalty back. It was 1st and 31 from the 35. Guntersville needs the 4-yard line for a first down.
Now Coach Patterson's on the field wanting an explanation for the Knights. So he backs up though. So 15-yarders being swapped back and forth. We've got it now at the ball is placed at the 16.
I know things are tense now. I'm really not taking sides, but it looked as if that was a clean hit because the play was still he was still in motion, and strange game here.
Oh, if you're a clothespin, maybe. Quarterback turns, gives to Willett. Willett, big hole, right side. He stays on his feet inside the 10, trying for the corner of the end zone. Did he get in? No, he did not. Out of bounds at the 1-yard line. What a carry that time. Justin Willett went right up the interior line between guard and tackle, I believe. Looked like he was brought down somewhere around the 10, 12, something like that. Had a hold of his jersey. Willett staying low to the ground and regained the feet up under him and took it to the sideline. It's down inside the 5, and it's 1st and goal inside the 2.
Well, he needed the 4 for the first down, as we mentioned a moment ago, so Guntersville gets it right back. 1st and goal to goal at the 2 for the Cats.
Goal line defense. Stanford will come out. Loftus for the Knights will check in. 5-man front, 2 men in the backfield will be Looney and Willett. Movement on the line. Quarterback turns, gives to Looney. He's met in the backfield, but flags will fly. As we told you, movement somewhere on the left defensive unit, the left defensive line. And was he drawn offsides or?
No, they're going to say offsides against the Arabian Knights, so they'll move it 1 yard closer to the goal. It'll be 1st and goal from the 1.
So what seemed to be dodging a bullet for the Knight fans, looking like a Guntersville Wildcats were just backpedaling, had it 1st down and long, like 35 or something like that. They've recouped and got out of that. Saved this one. It's 1st and goal from the 1. In fact, inside the 1, 2 big men backfield, Looney and Willett. Quarterback turns, gives to Looney. Looney between guard and tackle, right side, touchdown. Give him 6. 6 more for the big fullback. Number 1, Ray Looney. When it comes to scoring, they like to give to him. That is his 3rd touchdown of the evening. He's had 2 3-yard carries, and then that one plunging in right side on a 1-yard touchdown carry. Ray Looney, the senior. Your score advances 22-17. The Wildcats take the lead with 11 minutes left to go in the ball game.
Let's see what Guntersville does here on an extra point. They have a 5-point lead. If they kick 1, that'll only give them 6. So Guntersville just about has to go for 2 here to make it a 7-point game.
If you look at the PAT 2-point conversion chart book, this would say go for 2, and that what Coach Lazenby agrees with that for the Wildcats. They'll be going for 2. Showing blitz. Arab's coming. Quarterback's trying right side. He's going to be brought down in the backfield. Blitzing through from his right corner. That was Bennett. Bennett came through from nowhere with another big
Steve and Marilyn Murphy invite you to visit Harrelson Drugs. In addition to being your trusted healthcare resource, Harrelson carries a great selection of gifts and collectibles. You'll find aisles of the most popular names and brands suitable for any occasion. They're also your source for customized invitations and printing. You'll always find an all-occasion card to say exactly what you feel. Harrelson's also carries convenience groceries from the shelf and from the cooler. Harrelson Drugs on the corner of Olbrich and Patterson in Guntersville.
At Piggly Wiggly, we work hard to deliver the very best to you and your family. You get the best of both worlds, great quality meats and a super low price. You'll always find low prices throughout Piggly Wiggly.
People's Bank is my go-to place for banking.
When you deal with People's, their goal is your success.
Here at People's Bank, it's more about a relationship.
I know my bankers, and I've got their cell numbers. I just call them.
If we had been with a larger bank, we would have just been a number. We're supported 100% by People's Bank. They're our neighbor, they're our friends. We're part of this community.
I went to People's Bank because I knew they were going to take care of me.
People's Bank treat us like we're the most important client they have.
Save big, sell bigger. Now list your home for 2% with RE/MAX Guntersville and RE/MAX Heritage in Arab as they've embraced the new changes in real estate. Call the number on the screen to talk with an agent to find out how you can now keep more of what's yours by listing your home for 2%. Discover the difference with RE/MAX, one of the most trusted names in real estate, where you know you're always getting quality service. Make that call today to start your 2% listing where you'll keep more of what's yours and save big, sell bigger. Since 1956 and through 3 generations, the C.A. Langford Company has provided crushed limestone, sand, asphalt, and more. From large commercial projects to small jobs and residential needs. For products and services information, call 582-5723 or visit their informative website, calangford.company.
Here's the kick with Marsh. Cross a little squib kick there. The ball's loose at the 32 once again, but maintaining possession, the Knights will take over at their own 32-yard line. Of course, that was Richard Marsh, the freshman. He's had a big game for just to be a 9th grader. The Knights come on the field offensively, and the fans rise to their feet. 10:49 left in the ball game. They're down by 4, down by 5, as offensively Thompson will be wide left side, tight end near side Tidmore. He'll be wide right. Wing back will be to the near side. It's Ledbetter. Split backfield. Smith and Cole back there. Different offensive formation for the Knights. Quarterback turns, fakes to Smith. Give to Ledbetter. Ledbetter right side, cutting it back up inside. Down to the 35, down to the 38-yard line as Ledbetter short-stepping his way to there. It's going to be a gain of 4, 2nd and 6.
Ledbetter trying to find some room up the middle, not much there. Made a little something out of nothing, gets 3 yards. Well, actually 5 yards. It goes from the 33 up to the 38, so we're looking at 2nd and 5 for the Knights. 10:18 to go in the ball game. Guntersville leading 22-17.
Arab going from left to right. Ledbetter wide right side to the far side left. It's Isom. I formation now. Smith and Cole back there. Privet long snap under center. Quarterback turns. Gives to Bobby Smith. Starts inside. Cuts it outside. Looking for the corner. Now back inside. Crossing the 40 down to the 45-yard line. First down and more. He needed 5. Picked up 7. First down Knights.
Good running by Bobby Smith. Good blocking on the right side of the line that time for the Arabian Knights as Smith moves it up to the 45. And the Knights looking at 1st and 10.
1st and 10 from their own 45-yard line. As Isom checks out, Thompson will come in. He'll be wide left along with Ledbetter. That's the other wide out. He'll be right side. Tidmore, the tight end, right side. Split backfield now, so a little razzle-dazzle as far as formations for the Knights here in the 4th quarter. Quarterback Privet turns, pitch sweep, left side. Smith needs a block, makes his own block. As he gets back to the line of scrimmage, looked like it could be a loss of 4, but he makes something of nothing and gets back to the line of scrimmage. It will bring up 2nd and 10.
Good play by Looney defensively over there. Bobby Smith was trying to find somewhere to go, but just could not get to the outside corner that time, and may have gained a length of the football, but not enough really to count. 2nd and 10 for the Arabian Knights at the 45.
Arab down by 5. Your score, 22-17. We've had 6 lead changes in this ball game. It's 2nd and 10. They have it at their own 45-yard line. They're down by 5 with 9:02 left in the ball game. To the near side wide right, it's Isom and Ledbetter in the backfield. I formation, Smith and Cole back there. Tidmore tight end left side. Quarterback back to pass. Privet looking, standing at his own 35-yard line. Throwing near side. Complete to Isom at the 45. Across the middle down to the 41-yard line. Blind Isom. He's been there time and time again, finding the open position across the middle of the field. First down, A-Rab.
Bill, just a little button hook pattern downfield as Isom goes down, kind of cuts into the inside. He is wide open, and Privet did a good job getting the ball to him. They'll spot him at the 42 of Guntersville. First and 10 for the Arabian Knights.
Well executed offensive play from quarterback Brian Privet to wide receiver Brian Isom. Reception of 16 yards. Thompson left side. To the near side, it'll be Ledbetter. Tight end is Tidmore. He's right side. Split backfield again. Of course, Smith and Cole still in. They've been back there all night long. Starting fullback, tailback, been back there. Quarterback turns, gives to Bobby Smith. Bouncing off would-be tacklers inside the 40. Looks like bumper pool down to the 37-yard line, where they finally just called the play dead after a gain of 5.
Hard running by Bobby Smith. Guntersville trying every way to strip that ball loose, which reminds me, Bill, I don't think we've had a turnover in this ball game so far.
We have not. We have not had a turnover. We've had one fumble right at the beginning of the ball game, and it looked like it would have been a turnover, Arab's possession, but the wet ball slipped through, and Ray Looney ended up coming up with it somehow. 2nd and 6, told you 5 moments ago. They spot the ball at the 37-yard line between the 37, 38, 7, 47 left in the ball game. Arab on the move in Wildcat territory, going from left to right. Quarterback turns, gives to Cole. Cole behind the blocking of Smith. He's met at the line of scrimmage, maybe falling forward for 1 yard. Mitch Gurley, the junior, coming through to make the big stop there. Gurley's a big man. He's starting at right tackle defensively for the Wildcats.
Well, Jeff's going to get a couple of yards on that one. Forward progress, you can call that to the 35, just shy of the 35, but that puts Arab in a 3rd and 4 situation. You don't want to get in a 3rd down situation if you can help it in this territory. And let's see what the Knights do here.
Offensively set, Thompson left side, Ledbetter right side, Tidmore right side, I formation, Smith and Cole back there. Quarterback turns, fakes the draw. He's looking back to pass, throwing, what a shot! Did he catch it? Yes, complete inside the 30. He's threaded the needle right there, heavily covered, completed to Ledbetter. Right on him was Wes Long, the starting quarterback. He went for the interception. The ball split his hands and went right into the reception. The waiting arms of Corey Ledbetter. First down.
These receivers for Arab have made some clutch catches, and they've been doing that all year long in some key situations, and that's a big first down for the Knights right there at the 28-yard line.
That ball could not have been thrown any other way and been caught. Great pass. Pinpoint pass. 1st and 10 from the 28. Quarterback turns. Gives to Cole. Cole striding his way over the 25. Rolling down to the 24-yard line. Jesse Cole running with determination here. 6:34 left in the ball game. The Knights down by 5.
Whether you're on the Guntersville side or the Arab side, the clock is a factor. It's a close game. 6 minutes and 22 seconds. The clock is moving. That is going to be a gain of 4 yards for the Knights. 2nd and 6 at the 24-yard line. Jess Cole really got a couple of extra yards out of that play on his own.
Wildcats remain with their 4-man front, 4 linebackers, 2 inside, 2 outside. I formation for the Knights. Smith and Cole back there. Right side is Ledbetter. Far left is Thompson. Quarterback Privet turns. Gives to Bobby Smith. Bobby Smith between guard and tackle. Appeared to be a big hole. It closed quickly. He's down to the 20-yard line. And once again, 3rd down and 2 from the Wildcat 20. 3rd and 2. 5:52 left in this ball game. Quarterback getting the play from coach as Isom comes in with the play. He'll replace Thompson.
This is going to be a big 3rd down play once again. As you said, Bill, the ball is spotted just ever so shy of the 20-yard line. 3rd and 2 for the Knights.
The fans are on their feet. Moments ago on 3rd down, they went to the air. 2 men wide right. It's Ledbetter and Isom. Ledbetter's in motion. He'll be wide left. Pitch sweep to Ledbetter behind the blocking of Smith and Cole. Ledbetter trying to cut the corner. He's crossing the 20, close to the 1st down, depending on the spot. I don't know if he got it thrown back well behind the line of scrimmage, but forward progress maybe as Jess Cole and Bobby Smith were out there to block. Apparently someone tripped Cole up and he couldn't really make the downfield block that was needed to cut the corner out. The outside linebacker was taken by Smith, leaving the corner to make the tackle, and Ledbetter, the smaller of the two, went head-to-head with him. I believe it's going to be shy, just 4th and 1.
I agree with you, Bill. I believe they're going to spot him at the 19. They're bringing the chains out anyway, but I think that's really just to show Arab exactly how far they've got to go. But he's going to be probably about 18 inches or so short of the 1st down.
At Piggly Wiggly, we work hard to deliver the very best to you and your family. You get the best of both worlds, great quality meats and a super low price. You'll always find low prices throughout Piggly Wiggly.
The physicians and staff at Lakeside Clinic in Guntersville are proud supporters of our local schools and athletic teams. Lakeside Clinic in Guntersville, proudly physician-owned and operated.
For over 50 years, the team of former Wildcats and lawyers at Beard & Beard have been proud supporters of the sports and academics of the Guntersville City Schools. We wish our local schools the best of luck and encourage fans to support their teams.
Congratulations to Buddy Bunch and his staff at Bunch Pharmacy as they were honored as the 2022 Health Mart National Pharmacy of the Year.
Family-owned and operated Discount Building Supply in Warrenton is a whole lot more than building supplies and hardware. Stop by and browse their 130,000 square foot home center. You'll find popular smoker grills with supplies and seasonings, family outing and tailgate supplies, Yeti coolers, outdoor and hunting apparel, landscape management supplies, boathouse products, and everything to beautify your outdoor living space. Discount Building Supply and Home Center. 3 generations of the Walker family proudly serving your family.
Since 1952, Wilkes Tire and Battery Service has been the place to take your vehicle for service you can trust. Our family takes pride in carrying on the tradition of providing great service, working with integrity, and giving back to the community. For tires, batteries, auto services, and more, choose the people you can trust. With 10 locations to serve you, including Albertville and Guntersville, at Wilkes Tire and Battery Service, we get you started and keep you going.
A beautiful night for football. Of course, starting the game with some light showers, little drizzle all throughout the first half. Little foggy now as we speak, but things have kind of dried up, and we've got a big play right now. 4th down, 18 inches. The Knights have the ball inside the 20 down to the Wildcat 19-yard line. 5:11 left in this ball game. They're down by 5. One would think with the style offense that Guntersville has, time-consuming offense, you need to convert here. Coach Patterson says, no, I'm going for it. Not going to kick it here. 3 men in the backfield. Cox, Smith, and Cole back there. Quarterback long snap count under center. Quarterback turns, gives to Cole. Cole, man in the backfield. No, he will not get the first down. Brought down at the 23-yard line. Blitzing through, coming through with his number 44, Kevin Skidmore, getting penetration that time. Of course, Skidmore coming from that secondary, rather the linebacker position, coming through with the blitz. Cole could go nowhere but backwards.
I was guessing that Arab might just try to go straight at Guntersville. Guntersville was bringing all of their big men up to the line of scrimmage defensively, but they try to go off tackle to Jesse Cole, but the Wildcats aren't fooled, and they stop him in the backfield, so Guntersville is going to take over on downs with 4:50 to go in the ball game. 22-17 Cats.
Going back the other way from right to left. 2 men in the backfield. Willett and Looney back there showing blitz. Cox coming from the right side. Give to Looney left side. Looney is stacked up at the line of scrimmage. Maybe a gain of 1. It's 2nd and 9, but the clock a factor. 4:35 left in the ball game. The Cats on top 14-17 here at the pit. What a rival. What a matchup. Of course, Guntersville undefeated in Marshall County play. The Knights with the 1 loss. They lost to Albertville the 2nd game of the year. Of course, a win over Boaz puts them at 1-1 in county play.
If you're Arab, you got to stop Guntersville right here and get the ball back quickly.
2nd and 9. 2 men backfield. Willett and Looney back there. Tight offensive set. No wideouts. Wing back. Looney left side. Give to Willett. Willett trying to cut the corner. He's got some speed to the 30, 35 as Ledbetter jerks him down by his jersey at the 41-yard line. Willett was just a couple of steps from going all the way, but Ledbetter showing some speed as well, using the angle to make the stop. It's a gain of 13 on 2nd down, and it will be 1st down now. 1st and 10. Wildcats from their own 41-yard line. 4:01 left in the ball game.
Well, once again, Willett did a good job getting to the outside, turned on the speed again, and Guntersville gets a key 1st down. That's going to give the Wildcats more time to burn the clock.
Gerard Looney will check out of the ball game. He's being replaced by number 22. Of course, that's Richard Marsh, the freshman. Wingback right side is Skidmore. Split backfield. Quarterback turns, gives to Looney. Looney right side. Stack up at the 45-yard line. One would think that would be a fumble, but nothing doing. It's just a heated rival, and everybody wants a lick in there. But Looney gets 4 yards on first down will bring up 2nd and 6 from the 44.
With as wet as the field is, we were talking a moment ago, there have not been any turnovers in this game so far. I'm really surprised as slick as that field is out there, but both teams have done a good job not turning the ball over. We're approaching the 3-minute mark. Guntersville leading at 22-17. Guntersville has the ball, 2nd and 6 at their own 45.
Both teams have opened up offensively here in the second half, showing some great drives here. This one began from about the 22-yard line. Quarterback turns, gives to Willett. Willett met at the line of scrimmage by a host of Knights, but that line of scrimmage had been pushed back about 2 yards as once again the Wildcats take over. So therefore, Willett with a gain of maybe 2 yards on the carry will bring up 3rd down and 3. A long 3, maybe 4.
A lot of Knights getting off that pile. Bobby Smith, number 32. Joseph Bennett in on that stop. Number 58, Brandon Thomas. And here we go now. It's 3rd and 4 for the Guntersville Wildcats. The Knights must stop Guntersville here.
Once again, moments ago, running behind Thornton and Wood. They've had success there between the tackle and guard all night long. 2:20 left in the ball game. 3rd and 4. Big play here. Willett will be wing back to the near right side. 2 men in the backfield. Quarterback turns, gives to Looney. Looney needs the first down. Nothing doing. He's at midfield. Fumble on the play. It's a big hit. Who came up with that one? Josh Elledge.
They're going to blow it dead.
Took his feet out from under him. Josh Elledge just kind of took his kneecap away. Ray Looney just went to the air, come down hard on the turf, which caused the fumble at about the Arab 49-yard line, but Elledge with a big hit there.
They're going to blow it dead, though. They're going to say the ball was dead. Arab recovered the ball at the 49. He's not going to get the first down spot, so when we come back, it will be 4th and 1 for Guntersville with 2 minutes and a second remaining.
Hey folks, Mark Brickey, Sand Mountain Toyota. There's a lot to consider when buying a truck. Towing capacity, cab space, gas mileage, resale value. When you're talking with your salesman, is he willing to sit behind the wheel of the same kind of truck he claims to stand behind? Here at Sand Mountain Toyota, we buy what we sell. Not only do we stand behind our trucks, we put our own money and trust in Toyota trucks, just like you. Come by and check out our huge selection of popular Toyota trucks. Sand Mountain Toyota, we're more than a dealership.
At Piggly Wiggly, we work hard to deliver the very best to you and your family. You get the best of both worlds, great quality meats and a super low price. You'll always find low prices throughout Piggly Wiggly.
Hi, this is Paul Harris with State Farm in Guntersville, your local State Farm agent. I am a proud Guntersville alumni and Wildcat athletic supporter. Please give us a call at 256-582-3250 or come by and see us at 1246 Gunter Avenue, across from the gas board, for all your insurance needs. We are here to help life go right. Best of luck and go Wildcats.
If you're looking for a rental home or apartment in the Guntersville area, call on Bonds Real Estate. Visit bondsrealestate.com to search their extensive list of available properties. Bonds Real Estate is another proud supporter of Guntersville Wildcat basketball. As the Electric Board of Guntersville, we want you to know that we are your partner in the community. And we hope our commitment, character, and integrity shine through every time you meet us as we empower our community to be the best it can be.
As the city of Guntersville continues to grow and prosper, your Guntersville Water Board keeps pace. For more information on the Guntersville Water Board, including fast and easy online bill payment, visit their informative website, gvillewater.com.
What a game. Of course, the Wildcats have the football. They're up by 5, and it looks like they're going for it.
Just play the game here.
They're going for it. What faith he has in this offense. Looney will let in the backfield. Looney, wing back right side. Quarterback gives to Looney. He turns. He's got the first down, crossing the 47-yard line. Picked up 3 that time. And once again, running behind Brutley and Childress, the big men offensively for the Guntersville Wildcats. A couple of folks slow getting up from that play, but it's first down regardless at the 46-yard line of Arab.
Got a man shaking up. Looks like a Guntersville player, but Looney just runs that ball just like a big bulldozer coming through on the right.
The game, of course, this is Gerard Looney. He's wingback left side. Ray Looney checks out. Willett's back there along with Kowalski. Long snap count. West Long under center, and flags fly. Maybe too long of a snap count because the flags fly before the snap of the ball. 1:29 indeed, delay of game. That'll back it up 5 yards. 1st and 10. They'll have it at their own 49. First down marker standing tall at the 36-yard line. Big Marshall County matchup here. We told you earlier in the ball game, the rain falling all throughout the first half. It's kind of cleared off here, a little foggy situation now. But the Wildcats with the lead, first and 15. It's a 5-point spread, 22-17, 1:29 left in the ball game. Two-man backfield, Kowalski along with Willett. Quarterback turns, gives to Willett. Willett right side, trying to sweep, cutting it back up inside, finding some grass, somehow making something of nothing. It's a gain of maybe 2 yards as he's back across the line of scrimmage. And Coach Patterson signaling timeout. Stop the clock. They'll do so with 1:16 left in the ball game. Guntersville 22, Arab 17. We'll take a timeout as well. We're at the pit. It's a Marshall County matchup on Power Hits 92.7.
Marshall County Gas, a proud sponsor of this community channel broadcast on Horizon Communications. Enjoy the game and make it a point to get out and support your local athletic programs. And remember, gas does it better, naturally.
We get you started and keep you going with Wilkes Tire and Battery Service. Wilkes will get you started with a huge selection and great prices on the best name brand tires. And Wilkes will keep you going with oil changes, brakes, alignments, batteries, and more that will fit your budget.
Great tires and service.
Great people and prices.
Since 1952 and into the next generation.
Since 1956 and through 3 generations, the C.A. Langford Company has provided crushed limestone, sand, asphalt, and more. From large commercial projects to small jobs and residential needs. For products and services information, call 582-5723 or visit their informative website, calangford.company. First Baptist Church of Guntersville is another proud supporter of Guntersville High School. Best of luck to the Wildcats throughout the seasons.
Take the L, but like you said, both deserve the W, one would think. Showing blitz coming through right up the middle. Give to Looney. Looney against the blitz inside the 40 down to the 35-yard line. Brought down somewhere around the 30-31. That time of the night showing blitz from the outside. Running right up the gut. Ray Looney saw nothing but green grass there. He's finally brought down by the pursuit of the secondary. Got to credit some of those corners kind of knocking his feet out from under him, allowing the pursuit from the linebackers. Some of the linebackers that were blitzing from the outside making the tackle. 1 minute, 3 seconds left to go in the ball game. It's first and 10 there with that carry at the 31-yard line.
Well, Corey Ledbetter and Brian Isom teamed up to save another touchdown for Guntersville, but it's obsolete now. The Cats just going to kill the clock. We're down to 49 seconds. 49 seconds. Quarterback turns, drops to a knee. Wes Long will watch the clock tick down. Quarterback for the Guntersville Wildcats, 40, 39, and some of the fans start to leave the stadium. This has been a production of WCRQ Sports. I'm the Real Boogieville along with Butch Menifee. We have witnessed a true Marshall County matchup tonight. I'll tell you, we've seen some great games this year. This ranks right up there with them. One of the best. No doubt. 20 seconds. One more successful snap and a drop to the knee as Wes Long, the senior quarterback for these Guntersville Wildcats, the junior quarterback, lead this team to a victory. It appears the Wildcats indeed with 7 seconds, 6, 5, will go on from this one. They are now 7-1. Undefeated in Marshall County play. The Arabian Knights, nothing to be sad about. They'll fall to 5-3, 1-2 in Marshall County play. Let me mention both teams out there shaking hands, and all the teams meeting at midfield. Both teams all shaking hands, congratulating each other, and good sportsmanship shown by the players on both schools here tonight. It's a final from the stadium now called the Pit in Arab, Alabama. The Marshall County matchup, your final score, the Guntersville Wildcats 22, the Arabian Knights 17, a production of WCRQ Sports. This Marshall County matchup has been brought to you on Power Hits 92.7.
Horizon Communications' archives of local high school sports and school programs now spans decades and generations, covering multiple sports and programs. DVDs of these memorable events make the perfect gift for any occasion, and the cost is simple and affordable. The first game or program DVD is $20, the second game or program is $15, and then any others are only $10 each, all on their own individual DVD. Pre-1990 games converted from coaches' films are as low as $5 per game. We have hundreds of games from the late 50s on up. Give us a call at 256-582-7373 Message us on Facebook or email mharden@horizoncommunications.net to check the availability of your desired event. Let Horizon Communications help you with the gift of video to be treasured for a lifetime. Since 1992, Horizon Communications has brought you community channel programming. As we're preparing for another season of high school sports, we'd like to take this opportunity to thank our many loyal community-minded sponsors who've supported Horizon's local origination programming through the years. We encourage our local viewers to patronize our local sponsors and let them know how much you enjoy Horizon's community channel broadcast. For information on joining our team of community channel broadcast sponsors, give Mike Harden a call at 256-582-7373.
Since 1943, the Municipal Utilities Board has been meeting utility needs of the citizens of Albertville and surrounding areas. From keeping your home comfortable to providing necessary expansions and supporting industrial and commercial growth, MUB provides the utilities you rely on in your everyday life. Electricity, water, wastewater, all at a reasonable cost. MUB is committed to providing reliable service today and resources tomorrow. MUB is proud to be a supporter of this community channel broadcast.
Hello, I am Ryan Battles with Twilight Monument Company. I'd love for you to come by and see my papa, Jerry Battles, for all your monumental needs. Give us a call at Twilight Monument Company at 256-593-7792.
Visit Boaz Discount Drugs and Johnson Hallmark in their new location just up the street on the corner of Highway 168 and Elizabeth Street in Boaz. Same helpful, friendly service with personal attention to each prescription. Boaz Discount Drugs is your prescription compounding specialist with custom medications to fit your needs. And Johnson's Hallmark is your source for all occasion cards and gift items.
There's no better way to brighten up your day.
Hey Rob, how are you doing?
I'm fine, but I'm in a hurry. I've got to get to the cleaners before they close.
Not in Guntersville, not at Clean Right Cleaners. Now open 24/7 with an automated drop-off and pickup. Located at 2020 Gunner Avenue next to JJ's Hamburgers. You simply sign up, letting you know where your clothes are on the line. Use your PIN number, which is the last 4 digits of your phone number, or you can use the barcode that's on the email.
Wow, that's high tech. I can't wait to use it.
Clean Right Cleaners, now open in Guntersville 24/7, and in Arab, Clean Right Cleaners. We care about you and your clothes.
You'll like banking at People's Independent Bank and PIB Mortgage. Here, you'll receive a high level of personal service, a full array of accounts and services, a variety of mortgage loans, local loan decisions, and you will see active corporate citizenship throughout our footprint. Step up to true community banking at People's Independent Bank. www.pibonline.com. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender. NMLS number 466340.
For all your insurance needs, life, home, auto, or business, give Philip Walker a call at 256-593-2000 or just stop by the office at 768 Highway 431 in Boaz.